still rolling? Alright, let's talk.
And to the success of the family in the future. Most of them want, the instant gratification of, I want to see you though today. I want you to blow my back out. You know what I mean?
Wait. All right, wait.
Holy, bro, that intro brings back memories still. I'm not gonna lie. And the way is that I remember the time when he said that. That's crazy.
Those were the times.
Honestly, bro. Well, listen, bro. Well, this is not your average Joe's. This is actually mad. And I'm looking at everyone's size. Not everyone looks average anymore. Temmie's putting on weight. Putting on weight. Everyone is slapping on them pounds. Blessed. Welcome back to Not Your Average.
We're just getting old, bro. We're just getting grown. Like we're late 20s.
Everyone has been eating good. Everyone's eating good. So yes, I co-host Mystic Moose, your boy, the Duke, and King GDB. We've returned back to this space with a message for you all. And I mean, I don't know what the message is yet, but we're about to find out. But
the message is the word. Genesis 1.
And the word is
Lord.
God. And God is Wakanda.
I swear, this space has gone God pill is insane.
It's mad. Everyone was taking a different pill, innit? The Bible, the Quran, everyone's eating one of them.
Do you know who predicted it? Rollo Tomasi and Coach Greg Adams. Those two grown men, like those guys, they've been saying it.
They predicted the spirituality.
Yeah, people get religious again. We want to go back to the old times. They say
Gotcha. So Rollo right here, just there, like, see, I was right. Yeah, again. I just report it. Yeah, but anyways, guys, it's been a minute since I've seen you all in one space like together like this, I want to say I've missed you guys. It's been crazy. Like life has just gotten in the way. As you know, we're in that period of growth. So we're all building right now, which is insane. But yeah, I wanted to catch up with you guys, especially just to say, look, when it comes to these type of things, I see you guys as my accountability brothers. So whenever things are hitting the fan or whenever shit gets real, I can always come back to you guys and say, hey, look, this is the plan. Hold me accountable to it, just in case I try to deviate from the path.
Why is Moose's face so serious? I'm just like, nigga, what is going on?
Hey, do you know what it is? Man aged in the last 6 months, bro. A lot has happened. A lot has happened, bro. A lot has happened. I'm telling you. Do you know what it is? You're like, so you're living life, everything's going well, and then you're like, you take a livestock. So you see where you are at every point in your life right now. You just do the check boxes in it. Career, finances, gains, women, the whole lot. And where you're going to go in the future, then you just literally say, okay, I'm not aligned to X, Y, and Z right now, but I want to be on that path. So what do you do to get on that path, bro? Isolate. That's a simple thing to do. So I just isolated, retreated back, went in, worked hard, and just made a little bit of progress here and there, and that's it. We're on the grind, and now we're back. Yeah, but I wanted to catch up with you guys, especially just to say, look, the Duke, what you've been up to. Well, you've been a ghost as well for the last 6 to 8 months. It's been mad.
He's out here living Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah. So what's popping with you, man? What are you up to? What are you up to these days?
Just like how you said it, adulting. It's weird, man. We're touching 30 soon. Not too soon, but it's just that you just know that your priorities have to be so solid. You can't be too free spirited as we were before. We look back, we took things for granted, but it was good time well spent in a way. It's like you gain some knowledge XP from the past, but now it's like, okay, people my age are having kids, right? And you're just like, you know what? I'm in a good place. So it's just that as long as I appreciate every day I live, I praise God and everything. And I know what is, when people say, oh, what are you going to do 5 to 10 years from now? Like that was just a fantasy. Now we know, okay, shit. What you're gonna do. Yeah. We have to
know what to do.
Yeah,
I got the plan.
Yeah, exactly.
I know that you've got the plan. You've written it down, or you've at least got, in each avenue, you've at least got a kind of goal where you want to head and be on it. Like it's not necessarily just up in the air.
Oh, that's the thing. For a while now, maybe the last 2.5 years, I've always had a spreadsheet. The way you're gonna explain it soon, but I've always had that, and it's just now I'm in a position where I'm in the middle of these plans. So it's like okay, I hope it keeps going. So I don't know, like you can explain your experience with that, but in a way I've had to be structured since I traveled. I'm in Ireland at the moment, so yeah, it's a lot of work, but I'm committed to it. It's a marathon, and there's no stopping, and you just get into it, you get used to it. It's fun. It's
true. I think I mean, okay, wait, King as well, like, bro. What you been up to, bro? You tell give us an update on what's been popping last 6 to 8 months.
He's been on the chase.
I've been working hard.
Mm-hmm.
Had 2 jobs for the longest time. Grinding. The grind set was in, trying to get a house. Eventually got the house.
Now you're an uncle. No, literally.
Living in the house. I'm actually an uncle.
You're actually an uncle.
Yeah, I'm actually an uncle.
Uncle G.
You know what I mean? So I'm out here grown shit. We're out here earning money, putting bread on the table.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Getting home with the bacon.
Yep.
Doing all that good stuff. But it's been quite the journey, man. And even with work, it's been quite good. The rise in prominence in my department.
Is that you, Endeavor?
Touching 3 different departments. So I started in like the analytical department. From then on, I went on to like almost management. From the management department, I went to like the outreach department where you basically contact clients and all this kind of stuff. So I've literally touched all the different departments in my job.
Yeah.
And even like the other day, I wish I could turn my phone on. I'll put it on charge right now. But I got recognition from the director of the company. And she was basically saying, she was like, wow, this is the type of effort and work we want to see from all our team members. And then a bunch of managers jumped in, giving your man praise, saying, oh, amazing. This is what we want to see. Whenever I finish, my phone loads up, I'll show you the messages. Post that up. You guys can see it's been quite the journey, but work is stress right now. Doing overtime almost every day. So that's for the next 3 months, probably going to be doing overtime at work. So I'm usually working from like 7:30 till 8 p.m. usually. Maybe
12-hour
break
shifts
in between. 30-minute break in between. So it's all about that deep work. Like been grind like
Andrew
to Hustle's University for that one, man. That deep
in the
work,
HU.
Deep work. People misconstrue like the stuff I learned in there is so applicable in my job right now. Like,
in real life.
The level of deep work I have to do in real life is ridiculous. So having that mindset and the focus to actually achieve what I'm trying to achieve, it works, man. And people are recognizing at the workplace. So it's been good, man. It's been good. So all in all, in a good place right now. And just looking to improve. And on the up and up.
That's it, bro. That's it. And to be honest, like I said, even with me, the space I've been in the last 6 to 8 months, like I said, the isolation was needed because I needed to focus on the first thing. The most important thing is making money, right? So for me, it's a career thing. So obviously, where I'm in my career right now, I'm the youngest. I'm basically the youngest manager in the, I want to say department, but the department is big. It's not small. It's like borough wide. So I'm like the youngest manager in the borough. So there's a lot of like everyone is screaming, this guy has potential, and you've got to live up to that potential. In order to do that, you have to work ridiculously hard. And you understand, I mean, I'm sure you guys will understand that whenever you're like the youngest person in the room, or your seniors are there, they always look at you like, okay, what does this guy know that I don't know? You always have to prove yourself in one way, shape, form, or another. And my thing is, I let my work talk. I don't speak that much on my own. I don't need to. I just let the work speak for itself. They always say, oh, how did you get these results based on X, Y, and Z? Like you haven't even, it looks like you haven't even spoken that much or haven't done that much, but the results say otherwise. So my thing is just becoming more competent in my field. I've noticed the gaps where I need to work on. So in particular, finance is my thing. Is where I need to kind of focus now. Like I need to go into the finance side of everything and the budgeting, marketing, all of that side, and just polish up on there. So again, do a course and then literally due to start very soon. And then, I should be able to complete it within the next year and a half. So that will, it's been like 4 years now. So this is to be the 5th year. Next year will be the 5th year in management. And they do say in order, 5 years is the time where a career, it takes you to get kind of to the pinnacle of that kind of aspect in your career. So we're working on it. And then obviously fitness, that's on the side. I've not really had an issue there.
When it comes to work, you mentioned issues. Has there been a period where you had to put your foot down and say, look, listen, I missed it, miss.
Do you know what? Do you know what it is? Yeah. So I'll tell you the situation that's happening right now. So basically, there are two managers. I'll give you the story. There's two managers. It's me and somebody else.
Oh, boy.
One manager's been there for 30 years. I've just newly come in like a couple of years ago. And in the beginning, I was not qualified, not that experienced, but I showed that I could do the job, right? It's that aspect of showing you can do the job. So now 2 years has gone by. I've pretty much learned everything I need to know in terms of how to do her job. And now I'm also implementing, like I'm coming up with new ideas, using technology, using our resources efficiently, etc. And I don't speak badly against anyone. I don't speak negatively at all. But when you do a huge piece of work or a lot of work, they'll start to compare you. That's what's naturally what happens. If you're doing this, why aren't you doing this? That always happens. And then instead of internally looking in and saying, oh, I might be able to ask that person what they can do, most human beings' default reaction is the crabs in the barrel, pull them down. Or
you're rubbing the patriarchy on her. That's what you're doing.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm the only male there as well. I'm the only male there. So it's just funny. Like, but I'm just working hard, bro. Like, all I'm doing is working hard. I go home, literally, bro. You know the ones where you clock in at 9 and you finish at, like, they work 6-7 hours shifts. So you clock in at 9, finish at 3. That's it. They go home. They're done for the day. They don't worry about the problems till they come tomorrow. I'm not like that. I will clock in at, I even start later than them. I clock in at like 11. But I won't clock out until like midnight because I'm just working, man. It's just relentless. It's relentless. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if I know there's a deadline coming up, for example, I have no choice. You got to do it. It's got to be done. But yeah, that's enough of my rant right now. Like, career has been my main focus. I'm still doing it now. I just want to get paid, what I'm worth, etc. And the only way to do that is to come with my portfolio, which I've been building over the last 6 to 8 months. This is what I've been focusing on, which is why next year is going to be so pivotal for me. That's the problem. That's the point. And once I get that, everything else falls into place, because it feels like you've been working for free all these years, but in actual fact you haven't. You've been amassing the experience in order to say to the person, this is what I can do and this is why I need to be paid. And I encourage everyone out there as well, everyone who's watching, in terms of getting a pay rise, people don't pay you for nothing. Oh, yo, those are the messages.
I don't know if you can read this. Hold on, I'm trying to blank out the director's name so people can't see who the director is. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I was gonna say I'll put you solo cam as well real quick. There you go. Perfect. Your solo layout as well. So I'm talking, but your solo layout. But yeah, I'm just saying I encourage everyone. I encourage everybody out there in terms of pay rises. Don't be afraid to ask for it.
You see that? It says thank you so much, Given. This is you see what it says.
Yeah. Level of commitment and dedication needed at a crunch time for our performers. It does not go unnoticed and is very much appreciated. Thank you once again. And then the name is there, Helen.
Helen, yeah.
Love that. See, that's the type of recognition you need, man. Like it's good to get that. It's good to get that. You do need to know.
But she's a bit worried that you're gonna take her spot. That's the truth.
100%. Exactly. We ain't got time for that.
You better watch out for this dude.
Exactly.
That's good.
Yeah. But bro, this is it. I see everyone is on their grind. Look, bro, guys, let's be honest. Super proud of you guys, man. You keep it up. We'll keep going. That's it. And 1 year from now, like I said, it'll be a different space.
You guys, the way we've been in the trenches in these 20s, in our 20s is insane. Because if we compare it to the other species, oh my lord. Let me leave it there before we keep going.
Oh my! Yo, listen. Wait. Before we get cancelled, though, have you noticed that if you look at the, let's say, compare yourself to the people you went to uni with, right? Real quick, and just compare where you are. See just see that, and then you can kind of gauge it from there. That's it. You just look at that.
Okay. I mean, I haven't paid attention to everyone. But
neither. But you see the stories, bro. I see your stories.
There's a fan base. Oh yeah. Like I haven't been on socials like that, but I've noticed that people live in not even college, not even uni, but even secondary school people I know. Like there's bro, I'm speaking to people in their 30s. And they're like asking me for advice, like, what should I do to do that? I'm just like, bro, it should be the other way around. I'm trying to figure out what, you've gained. But I've accepted that everyone has a different pace. But I am grateful for where I am. You know, I'm grateful for where like we are. Our mindset is set on grinding. But you would think that the guys who are in their 30s talking to you, asking for you for advice, it's like, what were you doing in your 20s? Like, where did those years go? I'm thinking, wow. So it's like, I appreciate my discipline more, even though I've slacked off here or there. So everyone has their own route, but appreciate where I am. Don't feel like, I should be here already, or I should be there already. No, keep going. Keep going.
You're on your journey. You're on your journey. That's it.
Yeah.
It's a hero's journey, bro. Your hero's journey, innit? That's why I see it as. This is it. And right now, you're in the growth phase. That's where you are. You haven't reached the top yet, but you're in that bit where you're building, putting in the work. Solid.
Can we just mention that King G? He's living with it. That's his flipping territory right now. That's his house.
That's his own house. Dude went from streaming in his mum's yard to his own house in the space of how long? 8 months.
The way you say, from his mom's basement to his own mansion.
Exactly.
This is what we're doing here. We're doing the Lord's work.
Motivation right there.
Get rewarded.
And you know what? Growth doesn't have to be as big as what King has done. It doesn't have to be like that. It can be small things.
Yeah.
It can be small things. Like, for example, Duke. Bro, where are you streaming from right now?
From a rental.
Exactly. There you go, bro. Do you remember that closet? Do you remember that closet that guy was talking about? Do you remember that comment? That guy was like, "Hey, it's due for the closet."
Yeah. That was so unnecessary as well. Like,
it's funny because this is what people see, and you're giving advice as well to other people, and they see these little things that you wouldn't necessarily. I didn't care about that stuff. I didn't pick up on it, but then you're like, "Oh, I'm giving advice to people," so. This is what they're going to look at. They're going to look at your background.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to get to a point where we've made it, where we're like, oh, wow. And then we would have a time lapse of where we started. Like, a lot of these content creators can do that. Some people can come on already made and say, oh, I did this, I did that, but we don't really know your story. You just tell us what you're telling us, which is cool. But we are guys who would like, we can actually grow with the
Henrys.
Yeah, like exactly. And then they're like, oh, wow, I remember this guy. Or they can look back and say, wow, these guys came a long way. So I'm glad where we're going. So,
it's calm. Yeah, bro, listen. It's literally, again, like I said, nothing but happiness for you lot, man. And I'm proud of you lot. All honestly, that's it. And as a leader in the space, all I can really say is that the people you want to keep around you, the people I keep around me, are the people also going that same route, that same growth phase that they're going through, and they stay to it and stick to it. And I'm not saying you have to be 100% perfect, no. But what I'm saying is you always jump back on the wave. Do you know what I mean? That's it. Yeah. But
you know what? Another appreciation. What I've appreciated is that when you hang out with other people, because hey, we started college together, and we just thought, hey, group of friends, that's it. But when you hang out with other people, you realize that wow. There aren't as many people that think the same way we do.
Exactly.
And I'm just like,
you can actually count on. You can come to and say, guys, this is what's going on. And they can say,
problem.
I get you, because they understand how you think and generally what you... Bro, it's unmatched. When I am at work and I'm hanging out with some of these people, bro, I'm thinking, wow, you lot are squares.
NPCs. NPCs.
I mean, that's an appropriate term,
Like, there's some people you just look at and like, bro, like, this is it. Like, some people are just like, oh, what are you gonna do this weekend? Oh, I'm just gonna chill. Like, oh, you gonna do anything? I need to go to the gym, but
I need to go to the gym, but why is there a but? I need to go to the gym.
Like, I'm like, bro, this existence is like you're a victim. You're a victim of life. You are not
life is happening to you.
Out here holding life by the reins and saying this is where I want to go. You're just saying like, bro, this is so you get wrecked. Like you're in a tsunami, and the waves are just like tumbling you through life.
Damn.
Just going any which way. You don't even have any control about what you're doing. It's just like trying to survive.
I understand.
It's crazy.
Preach. We're gonna delve in real quick as well. But Moose, could you quickly go through the comments? I think 2 people have commented just to show like, hey, we got our day one still lurking.
Listen,
hopefully they can check on. Hey, that's Deuce Daily. If you come back on, he says this show I must participate. You guys in the UK need a US perspective. Okay,
yes,
this is someone that will probably listen to our videos and wants to give us like an input. We're ready for that. Any critiques, we're cool. But
Man,
you know, I mean, the
I've
Yankees
missed
want to
this
get
one.
us. And
Man,
then
like Ari seen by Libya.
yeah, I remember Ari seen what's good.
Old
African
school.
perspective loading. Okay,
100.
okay. Would you say our perspective is African?
It's
Is it?
I feel like
Do
we're
you
more.
think it is? Is it because of
No,
our
100%. No,
upbringing,
it is.
our
It is.
cultural
It is.
upbringing, right?
It is African. It is African. It's crazy to think actually. Whenever I watch content, yeah, and people are saying like, "Oh, this is so like archaic," and you know, like in terms of being traditional. Oh, this is so archaic. Just trying to keep women down, or trying to keep this down, or trying to keep this. It's like, bro, like, it's like almost like people thinking they know what is best for humanity. They have that superiority complex, thinking like, oh, the way I do it, the way we do it over here is way better than other countries in the world. Like 90, or just say like not even 90, like maybe 75% of the world does it a certain way, which is more traditional. The other 25% is more modernized, and you know, we know what to do. The other people are just lagging behind. It's like, no, you don't know better. You think you know better, but your system is not proven. Until it's proven, then you can speak. But till then, you know, we only have what, less than 100 years of data on this. So, like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about.
For sure. What's up, Ian Sasa? Hashtag
Man,
Team
like,
Yeah. I don't. If you're doubling down on Team Yeah, we
man.
need to hear your input. You either
Honestly,
come up on the panel,
please,
or you speak for us.
I was supporting him, yeah, when he was.
So was I.
When he was trying to call it out, yeah. Like I guess the lingo, the way he speaks, the way he speaks in just general, like we're generalizing. Like I don't mind the generalizations of like, oh, you know, this tends to happen with these people, or like, you know, the way he said, like, you know, the Jewish individuals are in a lot of power positions in Hollywood. That's a factual statement.
Yeah, but before you go on, before you get us cancelled, one sec.
That's what I was about to say. Wait,
I'm gonna know. We ain't know, but at one point where you're like, wow, Kanye is having good points. Like, which part? When he wore the white Lives Matter shirt, or before that, where he was like fighting against Adidas? Like, what stage were you like, you know what, Kanye is up to something?
He always had good points, but I think where he lost everyone, the majority of people, and I think they can't see the nuance because of the triggering. It's so triggering, is the fact where he says he appreciates things about, you know, yeah, pretty much Adolf. He was like, oh, I appreciate certain things, bro. It's like he was great, and in a sense, you kind of understand what he's saying. Like, if he is the Christian he says he is, and the guy who is a man of God, let me land. Regardless of what people do, you show love. You love. I think that's the angle he's coming from. He's being very obtuse with it, because a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people have feelings and get triggered. He's feel like you're taking a radical position that makes no sense. But in a sense, if you think about it in the true Christian way, you know, you have to love people. Love everyone.
I want you I want us to continue to explore what we think of Kanye, but I'm gonna just conclude by saying my point of view is that I've always observed Kanye, but from who I've listened to and what I've seen, I've watched every single interview, even though Alex Jones interview. I know Kanye does not care about what he's saying. He's dealing with the divorce with his ex-wife Kim Kardashian. He's trying to devalue himself even more so that they will take less money from him. And then it concluded with 200K last week. But the thing is, every interview he's had since, like the one with Tim Coss, I watched it. They explained how before the interview started, he was on his phone talking to his lawyer, and he said out loud, like, Kim's lawyer is real good. Kim's lawyer is Jewish. What's his name? Pete Davidson. He's converted to Judaism, but he's actually of Jewish ancestry. He's Jewish ancestry already, but he wasn't a practicing Jew. Kanye is surrounded by, you know, Jewish professionals anyway, right? In the media, Hollywood is run by Jews. If you know the history of Hollywood, it was created by Jewish people who immigrated to America. So yeah, he has a good points, but I don't think it's to generally expose anyone. He's doing this to seem crazy. He wants us to believe he's crazy, and the courts to deal with Kim Kardashian. I'm telling you, all this shit went down because he married a slag. That's it. He married her. Let me use my biblical term. No. Every problem Kanye has today is because he married this harlot. It's as simple as that. Let's keep it going. It's a harlot.
Wait.
Period.
So on that, so do you think that, for example, in the latest interview, I think with Alex Jones, when he was talking about, like saying, because obviously even Alex Jones was cringing
Hitler
in his
was
interview.
good people.
Which,
Hitler invented microphones. Hitler
Exactly.
invented.
Exactly. This microphone. No. Do you know when I know this dude was moving mad? He had like a net and a drink.
Netanyahu.
And he was what? Yeah, bro. Come on.
No, I heard this take, and that take is actually completely accurate in the terms of like he's trying to seem like crazy in the sense that he's trying to do all these things.
I can't take him seriously. The way you're just
to, devalue himself to get to a position where he doesn't have to pay as much as necessary. To the courts and say, look, this guy's net worth has been slashed by 25%, so we really need to slash the amount of money.
He doesn't care about the billions anymore.
But it's weird, though.
You're right.
Like,
he just
you know what I would do though with this guy?
But by any means necessary? That's a bit.
Wait, so we know he's been diagnosed. He's diagnosed, right? Confirmed diagnosed with bipolar. Is that correct?
Yeah.
4 or 5 years ago. But he's against taking medication, and he doesn't want to be institutionalized.
Institutionalized. Fine. Okay.
For a while, I knew because I've worked in the psych wards, right? I was like, he has issues, but everyone around me was like, no, people just don't understand him. Candace was like, no, they keep on calling him crazy. He's not. I'm just like, bro, look, he's going through a lot right now. He realized that he's married a harlot. I'm going to keep saying it. And do you know why he started the Dondo Academy? Do you? Because he would say in between his words, I listen to everything Kanye says. I'm not just listening to, understand. I know what he's trying to say. He started the Dondo Academy because he was afraid that his children would enter like either a private school or somewhere where they're going to be exposed with other young people, and they're going to mention how their mother is a harlot. Period. Number one, when they join the Donder Academy, you have to sign an NDA. He made sure of that. He wants to control the narrative and the narrative that his children are surrounded in. That's what a good father would want to do. But it's hard for him. He struggles. And I don't know, like, I don't like watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but they will show clips of him struggling with Kim. Like, Kim, I'm going through a spiritual journey. I want you to follow me. I've got this choir. I've got this church going on. And she wasn't receptive. I'm like, I'm not ready for all that. She still wants to show her art. She still wants to do that. That's when shit went down for Kanye. That's when he started to lose it. And then it seems like he's angry with the world, but he's angry at his situation. And since the divorce, it went worse. So Kanye, he's a genius. Like, it makes everyone think this is what he's doing. He does not hate Jews. He hates specific individuals, and he wants to sabotage himself. Look how he dealt with Alex Jones. Alex Jones of all people, the tinfoil hat man, he was uncomfortable. Like,
he was cringing the whole time.
And you know the guy he's hanging out with, what's his name? He's a
SNEAKO.
kid.
SNEAKO.
Before SNEAKO, the guy, the white guy,
Nick Fuentes.
Eric Fuentes, yeah.
Oh, Fuentes.
He's a 24-year-old who is like anti-Semitic
he's
points of view. He's a bit racist. Yeah, he's against mixed racing, and that's your view.
Yeah, he's against the mixing of
races,
blacks and whites. He just wants people to essentially, understand each other, don't hate each other, but live in separate sides, because he understands that it's better for societies when there is no mixing, causes less problems. I see where it's coming from, but
why?
Right. It's a wild take.
Why do you think Kanye is aligning himself with this kid? And Kanye was invited to Trump's house, a few days ago. He invited him on, invited Nick with him without notice. Why do you think he was trying to bring him everywhere with him? Why was he acting up in Tim Cost? Why was he acting up in Alex Jones? It's just to sabotage. He has a grand scheme, and it's all based on this sad divorce. Let's go through the chat. Let me stop blowing my steam, because
go ahead, no worries.
I have a whole a board to write all this conspiracy down. Let me get out.
Oh, he's got a board, man. He's doing the gains. He's gonna go through it step by step.
Right.
All right. So the comments. So I'll go through the comments. So Ian has said, to be honest, I don't even know what's going on with VA. All I know is he's doing too much. Yep. That in itself, to be honest, the fact he's doing too much is, you said, it's kind of there's a reason.
Ian, let us know what you thought before. Like everyone had an idea. Everyone was like, oh, he's planning something. Yeah, he's gonna show it, and now it's just worse. No one can.
I genuinely thought he was having a breakdown. Literally, just out in the open. Just out in the open. That's all.
I would say he's more stable enough
and he needs help
right now. No, I think
he needs help.
Having a mental break, he's been doing certain things that's very strategic. It's like specific, going places. Mental breakdown is like recording yourself with your phone and sending it to people, and then it leaks on the news. Like he's going to specific individuals. He's talking about running for president.
Yeah,
he's sabotaging himself on purpose. He's got issues, but
that's not the main thing.
I'm telling you, focus on that divorce. Everyone's ignoring it like it's a side quest.
Side thing.
It's the main problem. I'm telling you. You keep reading.
All right. Unseen by Labian. Yay all the way, mad.
Who said that?
Arsene is saying it. So Arsene, he's doing what needs to be done by fire, by force.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah. Nick Fuentes. Yep, that's the guy. Him and Destiny actually, they clash a lot. They obviously
so
two opposites
I was surprised to see Nick with and even SNEAKO with Kanye, but then again at the same time it's like Kanye just looked collected an Avengers
young Avengers.
When cancelled
people, innit?
Everyone else cancelled. Milo, Nick,
he might be doing something with Tate.
Yeah, exactly.
I would say Tate should do the smartest thing to either avoid that or control the narrative, because
I'll say stay away from that. Because
did you see Tate?
It's a loose cannon.
Did you see Andrew with 6ix9ine?
Sneak.
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird.
Seen Andrew with 6ix9ine?
I heard they were planning it. I didn't know it's already happened.
It happened, bro. It happened on Steve's channel.
That was an L.
And Andrew
wait. Who thought that was a good idea? Was it who said, hey, you guys should meet?
So Tate went on Steve Woodward's channel.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was surprised with 6ix9ine.
Yeah. He didn't know he was coming.
He didn't know 6ix9ine was coming. 6ix9ine was there, and
he tried to take over the stream. Rubbish stuff, man.
Some rubbish, and you could see Tate was just like
uncomfortable. He was uncomfortable.
And same with Tristan, but Tristan tried to be a bit more cordial, and try to make it more gentlemanly. But then, 6ix9ine was just like, no, I'm not gentlemanly. I'm a thug. This is what I do.
It's a different league. Yeah, it's like when you have gangbangers, rappers, they're not in the same league as like guys who are real talk. Money makers. They're completely different worlds. Like, who thought it was a good idea? I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't even see Jay-Z in the same room as Tate in a way. It's like, I don't know. It's like I put entertainers in one box as much as they're innovators. Even Kanye can be a genius in his creative sense, but if you try and ask him about politics or history, that's going to be a problem. He's going to go everywhere. In the book of Genesis, like, bro, he asked you about what, what's going on. He asked you what's going on in Ukraine. He was like, let me get the Bible. Just know that we are in God's side. I mean, you're saying all the right words, but just because you say the Lord's name doesn't mean, you're saved. I'm just saying, like, that's what the scripture says. Like, and not everyone that says Father is going to enter the kingdom of heaven. I'm just saying, I'm not saying that he's not, just, hey.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
Yeah.
Right.
He says, checking in what I missed. Not much, my G. Literally, we just introduced ourselves back to the stream. Yeah. Not your average Joes. We're back on the scene. Finally, it's been a minute. We're all here. Look, you can tell we've been in caves, because if you look at the Duke's hair, it's a bit mad still. But
come on, no.
And then you've got my G King is gonna hide his hair, because we've all been in caves, man. We've all been in caves out here, literally just grinding, putting the work in. But we're back. We're literally
I just need a fade, bro. I just need a taper fade. I'm good.
Yeah, taper fade. You'll be fine.
I'm doing
I hate those taper fades. The ones where they do the sideburns up top. I mean,
no. Mine is like hair and then like at the back, and that's it.
I mean, like a skin fade, like a proper skin fade. Oh, just on the side.
Skin
so
fade.
Skin fade,
skin fade, corner skin. I called it taper fade, boys.
Taper fade, fair.
Yeah.
All right, fair. Yeah. But no, Deuce Daily, literally, we're just discussing Kanye's downfall, self-sabotage, and why we think he's doing what he's doing. The Duke has made a good point about saying to focus on the wedding.
The taper fade. No, that's the bullshit. No.
What do you mean?
What?
The one where they just trim the sideburns and then the back, and then they line it up and just shorten the just a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That's bullshit.
I had it. I've had it. I had it last time. It was not bad.
American bullshit.
It's that Miami look, bro.
The Miami look, innit? And you know what? You sponge, bro.
You
sponge the hair, man, and it's fine.
Yeah.
Sponge the hair.
I even use my fingers. Like I use my fingers to do it. I'm just like, hey,
what?
If you see me in person, it looks clean. It looks clean.
Wait, you said you use your fingers?
I've got a sponge, right? But when you use your fingers, you can get like the smaller curls. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the sponge will make it spiky. But I'm just you see.
100%.
No, the tape unless it's like a all you need is like a low fade. That's what you need.
I don't know. I think you're confused.
You need a low fade. No. The tape is some bullshit, man. What is this?
Share a screen.
Share your screen, bro. Share your screen.
I'm thinking, are you talking about the same one?
Because the tape and fade. I think tape and fade. Come on, tape and fade. All right, cool.
Because it looks like a skin fade. It just doesn't take out like the whole side.
The whole back. That's calm.
This is what you
calm.
do.
Yeah.
That's not bullshit.
Oh, you're just saying you don't like the new era. You don't like the new era.
No.
Tape and fade is
this
Uncle King G.
That makes sense.
Wait, what's the same? What's the same? That's the same shit. That's the same thing.
No, that's not the same shit. Look,
bro, that's the same thing.
I actually I actually get the second one. I get the second one.
You get this.
This is what the barber does.
Okay.
Cool. You're saying which level? Mine goes a bit higher.
Medium, low, high. What?
This what you're looking at is what I get. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's like taper. That's the bullshit. That's the bullshit.
Okay.
That's the barber just ate a little bit on the back. The barber just ate a little on the sides. And you didn't touch none of this. You just left that there.
No. Mine does all the way up. Yeah. Let's see the comments. Oh, I can see Black Male Media. It's been a while. It's been a while, bro.
You can stop sharing the thing now.
Yeah. Give me 1 second still.
Yo, what's good, bro? What's good?
Man, so we got these
where y'all been?
Correct. Black Male Media. Yo, bro, nice to see you again. I've been seeing this guy active on Fresh and Fit.
Gotcha, bitch.
Where you been, bro? The caves. We've been chilling in the caves, man. It's crazy.
Let me read what Tate says. So Kanye's father is a professor. Yep. If you are for 1 second think that the man is not calculated, you will. Look, this is how I see it, right? Both his parents are educators. He said himself, his mom was a professor. His dad was a professor. He admitted that his mom was acting to, I'm a PhD, and ruined the family, and he didn't get to see his dad. Bro, he admitted he wasn't very book savvy. He's smart enough, but when it comes to like, if you question him on certain topics, he might not know to an extent. He might play this role of like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm a genius. I'm successful. But the fact he wants to run for president shows that he's not willing to accept that he doesn't know everything. Like, it's okay, So I'm just like, Kanye. Once I realized the real issue, I was like, okay, now I see. He's not that lost. This flipping divorce situation has ruined him. And people don't realize how bad. He's going to admit it eventually, but he's struggling right now because of this relationship. Why? Yeah. Out of anyone, you think him, you don't need the money or the destruction. Like, you have an empire. Why are you fighting it over Kanye? Why do you want to ruin his life? She acts like we think that this girl has just doing nothing. Bro, what did Kanye do 2 days ago? He revealed that Chris was piping his back. Was caught. I don't even know if it's true or not, but that's messed up. That is messed up to even think that. And then Pete Davidson is just. This is what the red pill and what we've been reviewing for the last almost 2 years has revealed about it. No matter what level you're on,
Elon Musk, same shit.
Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, they deal with the same struggles, same financial pitfalls. And we're just here thinking, oh, yeah, you're going to get married? I'm going to get married? You going to get married? Oh, fuck.
No, man. Not doing it. Nah. Not today. Not today, bro. Kanye's playing dumb. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. This is my thing, man. Like I said, the whole thing.
And he plays it well.
I was thinking, I was like, this guy is smart. he's calculated, but he's going through a mazine with the mental health.
He's the guy who, when he was off camera smiling, the camera comes on and he starts smiling. This guy, he's always thinking.
He's living life. He's living life, man.
So to think that it could be about this divorce court situation, that all this rambling about everything else, for us to realize now that, oh my gosh, it has nothing to do with what he's saying. He actually doesn't care about what he's saying. It's all to do with his bank.
Bro, it's just the way that he's speaking. Like, you're giving this man a platform, and the way he's chatting, it's just not. I don't know how to explain it, bro. But you can tell.
Why do you think he supports Balenciaga after the scandal of the pedophilic content they were spreading?
Well, I mean, if he's out here to, like you said, he will take the side of what's the most shocking. Exactly, and that's one of his main money sources, because he's collabed with Balenciaga. I think even he did a collab with Kim on that same situation. So it's like he's forcing it. Forcing it, and it's like, who does he have loyalty with? At first, Kanye Candace Owens for, okay, this is, I have to do this with Kanye. We have to do, we have to be controversial. And then she abandoned him after the Jewish thing. It's like, no one knows. Everyone he allies himself with just run away because they don't know what's going on. It's true. You can't tell what this man is thinking. You think you think he's on your side, and then he'll just say something completely left field, like out of left field. Like Alex Jones, right? I'm sure Alex Jones, when he brought him on the pod, he was definitely 100% thinking they will get along on most of the points. You know what I mean? Because again, they stop at the extremism that he showed in that interview. Even Alex Jones, of all the people, was like, "Oh, I'm trying to walk it back. You're not a Nazi, Kanye. You're not a Nazi. You're not this." And he's like, "Well," and I'm like, "Bro, don't do it. Nah, oh my God, don't do it." And he was like, "I see good things, especially in Hitler." And I was like, "Bro, why'd you use especially? You could have said even in." It's the choice of words, like you said, all calculated. And I'm just like,
so guys, what do you think? Are we the true Jews? Negroes to Hebrews? Is this that? What do you think about that?
No,
the Hebrew Israelites.
No. Who cares? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. Who cares?
No, what do you read? No. Give your opinion. Like, what do you think about that theory? Are we the real Jews?
It doesn't fucking matter. Who cares?
So you don't really think it doesn't as in
it's a moot
even
point,
if it's true. Is that what you're saying?
We're here now. Even if it's true, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you still have to praise God. You still have to go to church. You still have to do all the shit. It doesn't matter. What's this going to change?
He's saying now we're special. We're the chosen ones.
It doesn't matter. You're special if you believe.
Well, no, he's saying it does matter. No, he says no. He's saying it does matter,
but it doesn't.
But that's what he's saying.
Everyone who believes in Jesus Christ is a chosen person. He's a chosen one now. They're all chosen. They're the chosen people. It doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter, Jews or not. If you believe in Jesus Christ and you're a Gentile, you are chosen now. Because only through him can you get to God. That's it. So if you believe, that's it. You're done. So it doesn't matter. It's a moot point. So if he's truly a Christian, you stop talking about that. It's BS. Let's stop it.
Well, have you listened to what's his name? Don the the reactor, the one that reacts, and he has
Young Don the source code.
Young Don the source, him. Yeah. What do you think of Young Don?
He's all right, man.
He's okay. He's all right. I think he's staying on the safe side.
He's on the Christian wave.
So I knew him before all this. Like, he came on Fresh and Fit at one point. He's an animator. He has his own other channel. Then he started his commentary channel, right? Then he converted to Christianity like properly. He was like, okay, I'm going to be Christ-like. It was around the same time he had comments about the LGBT community, and so he felt he had to go all the way. You know what? I'm a Christian. That's why I have these views.
That's why
I'm homophobic. I'm just saying the Bible says there's a sin, and it just went straight in. I'm a Christian too, but I could see the opportunity there. But I was like, okay, let's see where this goes. And then he started, his fans were fully in support of it. And it's a good look, like the streaming world is for younger generation. You got young believers, young religious people. So it's good to see that, right? So he's like a voice for the conservative young generation. That's good. But overall, it's just like I've noticed, I've witnessed people transition in the space in different ways. Right? Even the
Very
big
true.
Don Tate has gone all the
Yeah.
way, like, halal. So inshallah
Man
to
said
him.
halal. He's out here. No talk to my man.
Yeah.
What do you think
Let me-
about that? Why do you think he?
Wait,
what do you
hold on
think?
to that question. Hold on to that question for 1 second. Let me just
Let's
go through the
through
comments real quick. So
super
Deuce
chats.
Daily, I feel like he's come with heat today. Brilliant, bro. Love the engagement, honestly. So Deuce
Thank
Daily said, yeah, everything you think about Kanye, ask yourself who's the one tricking you into thinking he's ruining his life. So I think that's the side that you're coming from, isn't it, the Duke?
Yeah.
It's true. Like you're saying, look, it's calculated, and not everything that we're seeing in media is the truth. I agree with you on that one as well, by the way. Deuce Daily, as I will get there in a second. Rico D. Oh, bro, I already know who this is. I met this guy yesterday, by the way, because I went out.
Oh.
I met this guy yesterday. Yeah. This Rico D, bro. Yo, I appreciate it. Maybe I'll explain the story after, like later on. I'll tell you guys what happened. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's a funny night.
We're
It's a funny
warming
night. 100%. We're warming up. Getting London ready. The London scene ready for you guys. And then Deuce Daily again. People calling Kanye crazy in 2004. I learned from history to let that genius be. Again, yeah, crazy. Einstein was called crazy as well. So yeah, I guess so. Who told you Kanye has mental health issues? You already exposed why they put him on meds. This one. So I'm like, okay, well, go on. Do you want to take it?
We're in the field of healthcare. He has issues. He's not sick all the time. It's just that, look, he was diagnosed with bipolar. He disagrees with the diagnosis, but I know the symptoms. I'm seeing it there. It's just that he doesn't need to be in the hospital. He just needs to regulate his time, his social life.
Yeah,
he needs a work-life balance. But at times when maybe your family is in jeopardy, a divorce situation like this, anything that's happened in your life can lead to episodes. So I won't say that he is mentally ill. He's just going through things that manifests in his own problems. Like being bipolar is not a sickness. It's just, hey, you have this behavior. You might get angry at times. You might get upset at times. You might be extremely elated and happy. That's fine. You can be that. But when you go through stuff in your life, someone like Kanye would manifest in the most outrageous way. Some people would close off, avoid the cameras. He does not care.
He jumps in front of him, straight up. So Deuce Daily again. Damn, it sounds like British media is super censored.
No, it's not.
It's not really.
He's saying
I think he's talking about.
To you thinking Kanye
he's bipolar,
mental health issues. I think that's not him thinking. That's not British media. That's just him assessing it from watching loads of Kanye content and seeing how he behaves in interviews and or in his paparazzi interviews, whatever. So
I don't think the media. Has the media really?
I can debate any Kanye fan. I'm a bigger fan than any of them. I've listened to every interview. You can't play with the point. Like, I feel like the people who are super in support of Kanye's every move aren't really paying attention to what he's doing. It's fine. You can support him. He's not going to change our lives like that. It's cool. But when I'm saying to you, when you analyze individual events in his life, he's doing things in a strategic way. But everything he's saying has nothing to do with what he's planning on doing. Everything is a distraction to him. He's focused on that flipping divorce, guys. That's it. But besides that, hey, calling him crazy, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. He has issues. That's what I'm saying. Issues.
Okay. Yeah. But then you can always just use the argument who doesn't have issues, and then just manifest it. And then because it's how he chooses to. It's how he chooses to manifest. It's how you choose. It's how your issues manifest in your everyday life and your interactions.
If you are married to a whore, you probably have more issues than me. That's what I'm saying.
100.
You're
more susceptible. You're more susceptible.
To be honest, that is accurate. In that type of situation, when you are in that situation, no, for real. If you find yourself in that situation when you have someone who is like that, who has that kind of past, bro,
and
that
still go,
that
hasn't even changed,
bro. That shit will not let you sleep, man. You'll be waking up, insomnia will get you, man. The sleep demons will be on your ass. You'll be fighting the sleep and winning. When do you fight sleep and win? Never. But usually the sleep wins. But in this case, you be winning because you can't stop thinking about, bro, what if? But then what if people think about me and then they see me and then now I've got kids with this person. Now the kids are on these type of waves. Now, oh look, bro, this guy, bro. he's literally thinking about his kids and their future, and it's fucked with him. It's fucked him. It's completely fucked him.
It's ruined it for him. Yeah, he was warned. He was warned. We can't say no one helped him.
We tried. We did try. We tried. We tried. We personally tried to save him. But we PC now, guys.
It was Amber.
Yeah.
It was Kim.
Yeah, I should have learned from Amber.
You know, Amber was just casual, like every other rapper. But when it came to like settling down, like someone like Jay-Z, he dated all the the farts, the vixens, and then he picked Beyonce. You know, a lot of these big rappers will then eventually pick that really upper echelon type of woman, whether she's in the industry and looks professional, or she's like a low-key girl, right?
Question.
Go on.
What do you think the difference is between Cardi and Kim that allows Offset to still retain some type of control in that relationship?
Because
Kanye completely flopped it.
Right. My thing is, what's his name? Offset is from the same world as Cardi B, and that's not the only pair. Like in the music hip hop industry, all these couples that they both have history in the street life. Cardi B not just only stripped, but she stole from people too. That's like that Bonnie and Clyde combination right there. Yeah. And then you have even Nicki and her man. He has a controversial past. She has a controversial past. Like everyone in that space has a weird thing. Like the drill artists, all their girls are like been passed around. That's their thing. But when it came into Kanye, he wanted to level up himself, right?
Yeah,
he
chose
looked
the
up
wrong.
to Jay-Z and his wife. So it's like he wanted to be on that level. He wanted to be A-list artist.
Chose the wrong queen.
Yeah, Amber Rose was never going to be that. But he thought in his head, with his porn addiction, by the way, he thought in his head he could change Kim and make her that. Like, oh, she's already here. Let's form her. She can be my, my front in bed, but also like my queen, I'll present her that way. But that just it wasn't receptive.
He watched too much of AJ Tate. He couldn't. He thought I can.
You watched too much what? Andrew,
we're not even making this up.
He's still watching it right now. I guarantee.
It every time that porn affected him.
Yeah, he did say his relationship. He said it affected all his relationships with women in general.
Right,
and just the way he's processing things.
He's Kanye, and he's just out here choking the chicken. He's Kanye.
That's why if you have a porn addiction, guys, get on a NoFap. Because even if you become successful, it's still gonna.
It's so hard.
Not even NoFap. Just get more bitches.
Bro, he had all the. That's the thing. He had all the bitches. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. That Pornhub subscription, boy.
That's what that Don John wave, man.
Damn.
He just
he
can't get it. It's so accessible. You know what I mean, that's the problem. It's just
it's true, but it's weird. I mean,
you just glance on a TV show and you're like, oh no.
I feel like I don't have time. Man. For me, I don't know. I feel like I don't have time.
The thing is, guys. Some guys have an addiction, right? I had an addiction in the past. You have to get rid of it, or some people, you have a healthy relationship with alcohol, or you're flipping alcoholic. You need to get that sorted. So, yes, Kanye admitted that he was a chronic porn addict, and that's fine. And I think that's brave of him to say that. Chronic.
Like Terry Crews.
Oh, Terry Crews as well.
It ruined my marriage, man. It ruined my marriage. My wife was gonna leave me, and I just had to fix it. I'm thinking maybe he still does it on the side, like.
That's what I'm thinking. Where you're
once a month, my man is just like. I think because imagine when
we're ready.
On, like,
you ready? You're ready, yeah?
When he's away for weeks on shoots, what happens?
Wait, what?
What?
When he's away for like shooting shows or whatever on the road, America's Got Talent, like he's not with his wife.
Oh shit.
Terry Crews. I don't know. Maybe he's religious. I don't know if he's like religious now. And
working out every minute of every second.
Yes.
You have to be repentant in it. Yeah. Go on. Let's get the comments.
Yeah. So Deuce Daily. I just know those Turks ain't the real G's. Wow.
Wow. I've heard that conspiracy.
RSC and Violabian. We are, but it don't matter at all. And I think this is in response to
the Jews. We were the real Jews. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm a Jew. I don't really care. I don't want to.
Neither. It's never been really a topic of mine on my head, to be honest. Ask yourself this: when has Ye not been going through some shit? That's true. Wait, no, there were periods of
I believe it got worse because, of course, his mother died, but then it got worse once he married that woman. I'm not gonna let this one go. You guys want to change the goalposts? Is that this is what our content was made for, to point the root of all evil. That's it.
There you go. Done. Arsene Violabian again. However, he's changed the game. Imagine when your personal problems put dents in the universe. So I think he's talking about Hitler. Yeah, if we're going there, Hitler's personal problems also changed the world. Yeah.
Mein Kampf. Yeah.
Mein Kampf, yeah. Straight up. And then lastly, yeah. H must have been the chosen one, guys. Imagine all that corn, yet no ED. Damn. Okay.
Hitler?
Okay. You talk about Hitler, yeah.
Okay.
All that corn, yeah. No,
guys, whoever's listening, just let us know our sound is good. I've got a new sound system, so I just want to know in the comment. Just say all is good or leave a 1. I don't think we're on that level yet.
Was H watching corn?
Bro, the 1930s, 1930s and 40s, they didn't even have Playboy yet. They probably had
pictures.
Maybe pictures, but come on. I don't know. I don't think he didn't need that, bro. Back then, people just used prostitution, and I think people didn't. That's the thing. Before pornography, people who wanted to entertain their lust did it the traditional way. But
do you think that was healthier?
Yes, but morally, it's not safe. Morally, it's not safe. But yes, it's way healthier than self gratification for sure.
You don't get that, yeah. You don't get that.
You need that working.
Yeah,
you need that working.
that ED, bro. Because when you choke that chicken, that blood flow.
Bro,
your mind is wired for shortcuts. So when you create a shortcut where it's like you're not thinking of the other person's satisfaction, you can create your own imagination. Women go through it too, like women who are addicted to porn and masturbation. You then just rely on it, and so Kanye admits to his issues, but it still carries on affecting him in his success and everything, and it affected who he picked to make. That's who he picked.
That's the problem.
That's the main thing.
Yep.
It clouded his judgment. You know how people say, oh, you should wait before marriage, or, oh, you know, it's a personal choice, but there's a reason for it. It's not because, oh, you want to please God, but it's because it helps you reason with, okay, am I with the right person? Is this the person I'm going to eventually have kids with?
Yeah.
You know, I need to get to know them first before I allow lust to blind to my judgment.
Take root.
Yeah.
To take root.
Take over.
Yeah.
So
because now these days.
Fell into it. Nowadays, what?
No, I was going to say nowadays it's like you do the other bit first. You lead with lust. You're like, okay, I see this person. I'm super attracted to them. I want to pipe. Then I'll find out who they are after the fact. Yeah. Because you're basing it's the other way around. You're basing it on, can I have a good sexual relationship with this person before I can actually have a genuine relationship, where it should be the other way around. I think it should be both play, but I think you should do the right way is get to know them. Then
speaking of lost, I remember listening to the Nick Fuentes and Kanye interview, and he revealed then I started trying to explore who Nick was. I've come across him before. Then I watched the interview with him in No Jumper podcast with Adam 22 and the other guys there, and they actually did a very good interview trying to explore, is he racist or not? And
who's this?
Nick Fuentes on No Jumper.
And
yeah. I was, before coming, I was like, this guy is a white supremacist. But then I left that interview realizing that he has his views. They're strong because a lot of streamers feel the need to have strong views. But he's actually, like, on average, okay. I don't know. It's just like I won't. I won't support him, but he can have his views. That's how I see it. It's like whatever. Like, but one thing he did mention that I respect is that he's a 24-year-old. And he still has his virginity. He hasn't lost his virginity. Now, people would automatically label him an incel.
Straight incel.
Lord of all incels. But he has his principles. Like, hey, he has a lot of clout. There's no way he can't get some attention, right?
Oh,
I won't. That's the people should not throw around the incel term out of nowhere. But his principle was because of his religious views, he wants to get with a white conservative girl, and he wants to do it the traditional way. That's very like, but I think for a young guy at that age to think this way, you can see why he's gotten so far. Like a 24-year-old being able to get the attention of celebrities. And when I first heard his name on the news, I thought it was like some old guy that has like all these connections.
Like his name sounds old.
Yeah, I'm thinking they were mentioning his name like he has a history of being controversial. He has connections with leaders. I'm just like, bro, he's a flipping kid. Like,
dude is very young. It's true.
And I'm thinking because he's so disciplined in other ways, even though he's controversial, I can respect his self-control. Like that's cool. I respect that.
Fair enough.
I think we're missing a match right now. I should be watching England versus Senegal. Who's going to win? The colonizer or the colonized?
I feel like the colonizer has a lot to play for.
Even though Senegal was colonized by France. So
if they saw Black Panther, they should be winning. Senegal. But...
wait. Let's do a short clip. What do you think of Black Panther 2?
Wakanda Forever. I actually very much enjoyed it. It was good because it at the very end, it's a spoiler alert. It set up that T'Challa would still retain the crown in a sense. Yeah. So I mean, obviously they couldn't just cut in another T'Challa. They have to give it time to marinate. So maybe in about 5-6 years, we'll have a new Black Panther who will be T'Challa again. So
Oh, you're saying his sister isn't really? You feel like she's not canon?
She's a placeholder. She's canon, but she's a placeholder for now. In the comics,
right?
And if you see what they've done in the movie is they've given the kingdom of Wakanda to M'Baku, and she will then just be the mantle of Black Panther. She will retain the Black Panther and still be Shuri, the IT whiz. But at the end of the day, she doesn't want that responsibility of ruling because if you see M'Baku, he had the head on him from the beginning to say, "Look, we should plunge our people into war forever." We should try and back and deal with this guy at some point.
But she was like, I'm trying to burn everything.
Yeah. She was still naive. And I think in the moment when she realized who she is, she thought, you know what? M'Baku had it right from the beginning. So I might as well let him be king because he knows what he's about. And I can't wait to see M'Baku king. Hey.
I want to check the comics as well. I want to check like what have they done to advance the storyline because once they converged with the Avengers, I think the Black Panther lost its individuality, but now because T'Challa's gone, they could revive the series in a different way. So let's see. I hope so. But overall, to be honest, with that film, sorry, I'll give mine real quick.
No, go ahead.
I enjoyed it because it gave a memoir to Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace to him. I think that was deep. Yeah, but overall, I would say I would give it a 7 out of 10. They had the opportunity there, and they had to do it. It was great. But then when it came to like the agenda, I felt that when it comes to
I was going to comment on this.
When it comes to like African-led or like Black-led films, they tend to put women in the masculine frame. And I don't mind like superhero women, like we have that already in Marvel. But in general, the society of Wakanda started to seem more like male, chaotic. Female, like a matriarchy. Like I noticed that the women were meant to. After T'Challa was gone, it was like women had. Yeah, I'm just like, okay, that's cool. But in a way, what I've seen in social media these days is that, for example, Black women, our queens, Nubian queens, don't like the label strong Black woman. I felt for a long time that's what they wanted. We are strong Black women, independent. But now it's like we don't want to we want to be feminine. We want to be like
I think they corrected it. I think Kugler was smart enough to correct it, and that's how he ended it the way he ended it, because he said, "Okay, I'll let them shine for this movie." Yeah. But at the end of the day, we understood that M'Baku was not ruled by his emotions. He understood point blank at the beginning. He wanted the smoke. At the beginning, M'Baku was like, "Let's kill the fish man." But then he realized quickly after the devastation, he was like, "You know what? Maybe it's not the smartest move to fight him. We might." He read the books in it. Resolution, because he understands. He starts to understand. He rationalizes. He's logic.
people see this guy like a god. If you kill their god, then it's eternal war. Simple as that. And it's truth.
But then eventually Shuri had to see that, but off the back foot of expressing that anger and like flushing it out. So I think he really put it to point that
he did something there. Yeah.
The ruler had to be M'Baku because he was the most level-headed.
Yeah.
He was the most person who had like calm under pressure. He understood what he needed to do without even referencing other people or necessarily listening to the court or whatever. Because whenever the things went down in Black Panther 1, he was the guy who rescued T'Challa. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he was like a pillar.
Exactly. So the mantle was already set up for him, and also the mantle is now also being passed down to the son of T'Challa.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So he already set it up to be like, look, the guys are going to return, but for now, hey, do your thing.
Do your thing.
Who's son?
The son. You know his son, Shuri. At the end, you saw his son. Bro, you left.
I left. I wasn't. I watched it.
Oh my god!
It's not a true fan. It's Marvel. It's not a true fan.
No, do you don't understand. I didn't watch it in the theater. I didn't have the time. I apologize. I had to watch it on cam version. I was desperate to watch it. Like that cam version. I exposed, and it cut off from that part. It didn't give me the credits. So
basically, before you guys go forward, the take that I got. So no, the take I got from this, they were okay. So you know how you've got Black Panther. So you got the whole Black Panther thing, and you remember in the first movie when M'Baku came in and he was like, "We have watched," and he was disappointed, and he says, "As you know, and you want to pass the mantle on to a girl who scoffs at tradition." Mm-hmm. So the abandonment of traditionalism was basically the whole way throughout the movie, if that makes sense. Because you know how Shuri was changing everything. Technology was the way forward.
She was trying to get rid of everything,
trying to get rid of everything. And then at the end, they all brought it full circle. And then also you've got on top, the tradition came back. And then also, again, you put Black Panther, you put the mantle where it's supposed to be, etc. Because obviously she held the mantle for a while, but I don't know.
And that's canon. I remember
it is canon. That is canon. That is canon.
Black Panther.
The comic book. It's comic. She became.
But
it was temporary. Very temporary. Very temporary though.
What did they reveal that I didn't see? Who's
the son? He had a son. He had a son basically.
Do you remember?
With
T'Challa,
the girl. What's her name?
Not Shuri. Not Shuri. The other one.
She got pregnant.
No, not Koye. The other one, bro. Nakia. Yeah. The war dog. The war dog.
So she was pregnant with a kid.
Yeah.
So
she was pregnant with a kid.
No, because remember Thanos. Remember Thanos happened. Yeah, 5 years. Boom, blipped. Yeah. In that time period, T'Challa went and had a kid with Nakia. So in that fight, in this period, the 6 years has gone through in total, and now the child is like 5, 6 as well. And obviously he died. Literally like 1 year after after the 5-year time skip has basically come back. And now they're like, they want to raise the child away from the throne, away from the mantle of the throne. But I think that's an L, because now he's not going to learn how to fight.
Where was he raised?
He's not going to learn how to fight though. They teach him how to fight. They're young.
Was he raised in Haiti?
Haiti. He ain't going to learn how to fight.
Do you remember the scene where what's her name first arrives, the queen, when she first arrives in Haiti, and the 3 kids run to her?
Yeah.
The boy is the son.
Wait, the boy that ran to her?
Yes. I watched the movie 3 times. The boy in the 3, I've seen the movie 3 times. The boy who ran to her first is the son.
Look for the headmaster.
Son. Yep. And that's why whenever at the end, when Shuri was saying, did my mom meet him?
Yes, she did.
Said yes, because she met him prior, and that's why she wanted to tell her at the fire. Remember? Before Namor showed up, she's saying, "I need to tell you something."
Yeah. Then she didn't get a chance.
It's because he had a son. She's gonna tell him you have a little cousin or a little nephew. Little nephew. But she didn't get that time because threat came and
Okay,
but it's funny.
We should be paying attention to the comics, right? Go on.
Not just that. Before you even do that, though, Marvel is taking a dangerous route. Though I'm not gonna lie. If you've seen,
I don't know what's going on,
bro. The agenda, fam. The agenda, as you were saying, as it's going now.
Okay,
bro.
I know what you're about to say.
Yeah, bro. Did you watch She-Hulk? Did you watch
I watched
She-Hulk?
the series. Yeah, I watched it.
Why was it shitting on guys so much? I don't understand.
No. No. And the thing that
You
annoyed
know
me
what?
the most is
They were
the lack of
creative,
action.
but
Nah, man.
The lack of
they
action.
could they could do that. They could do the agenda, but it was so bland. Like it
But
wasn't.
we can see it.
creative.
No, but
Yeah,
they're not even
Yeah.
trying to hide it. It's not even being subliminal. It's very bait now. Do you know what I mean? It's very
But
obvious.
bait with no creativity. There's nothing
Yeah, with
special.
no-
It wasn't humorous. It was just like, oh, but men do this. I was like, okay, yeah. She-Hulk, I guess in the cartoons, she played that, woman, like I can do what men can do. But in a way, in the series, it turned into something else. Like she wasn't like a hero.
I can do it better.
wanted to
I
be
can do it better
strong.
than.
Strong.
Mm.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
I don't need to train.
Yeah.
Women could do it twice more than men. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, there was no training in that.
Keep going.
Yeah.
That was
But
so
no,
good,
that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying, like, in order to keep it, like, this is supposed to be like a not children, but it's supposed to be like a teenage action kind of thing. And I think they should stick to that as opposed to slipping in like these kind of agendas,
So
right?
if they could, Moose,
Go on.
let me add to what you said. If they want to make it more child friendly, more family oriented, why are they putting innuendos? Maybe pushing it to girls that, hey, casual dating is what you should do. You know, you
that's what she was
successful, have Tinder. Like the way they were blasted, like that one episode was spread across like 3-4 episodes of her dealing with casual guys. I'm just like,
Yeah.
this like any other TV show,
But to give the show some
movie,
clout, yeah.
like romantically, the men are just pursuing one girl. There's no like, oh, bad boy or lover boy in Marvel.
To give the show some clout, you did see that was not fulfilling for her. You did see that she was like, bro, what am I? She was literally like second guessing herself, like, bro, like, am I just some piece of meat? I'm just passing myself around like something like a little bone, and all these dogs just fucking taking a bite and then chucking me to the next one. Like, bro, what's going on? And even the one guy she thought she had a connection with,
he ended up doing a
she's like, bro, what's going on?
Daredevil.
And I think that's what I'm saying. But watching that would allow people to see, like, okay, maybe it's not all that it's cracked up to be, because no one wants to go through that strife.
No, I'm not saying it didn't have good points, bro. It had good stuff. It's just that you notice it straight away.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Very obvious.
Yeah,
and it's the new director. It's a new director as well. But but I think I like Black Panther. I do like the movie. There were hints of that, abandonment of traditionalism, the feminism bit, the matriarchy.
They came back.
Everything was all put into place like throughout the movie, but then they brought it back at the end, which is where I was like, oh, interesting. Okay, that's fair. It was good to watch.
I would say Kugler is not completely sold by the Writers Guild of let's be woke. Like it's not. There's no need for that. I feel like once you create a black oriented film, there's a lot of black cast. You don't need to force it more. You already have a huge Afrocentric film. Why are you gonna start adding gay this and trans that? That would be too overboard. Like so.
No, they did put that. They did put that in there.
That.
They did. The Dora Milaje. The two of them were dating.
Okay.
Aneka and the other one. Yeah. But that was very subtle.
That makes sense.
It was very subtle. But the Dora Milaje, like in terms of female warriors,
that was literally like one scene where they just said, "Oh my, thank you, my love." And that was it.
Yeah, that was it. Kiss on the forehead. Kiss on the forehead. It was calm. It was calm.
Very subtle. Yeah, this is child friendly.
It's child friendly. But it was good. Like I like the movie. They paid the respect. Okay, first of all, they paid the respect properly. Yeah. No, I was just saying they paid the respect properly.
Right. If it was a different writer, like maybe someone who was woke, like a white director who wanted to embrace this blackness, they would have added extra stuff like, maybe the next Black Panther should be trans. Like, it'll be so extreme.
That reminded me of Denzel Washington, whenever he said the scene about when asking about, why did this movie need a black director?
What DJ? Django Unchained.
Yeah, like I don't know if it's Django Unchained or whatever.
No. Is Fences.
I thought the movie. Yeah, Fences. Yeah, why did he need a black director?
Right.
He had to explain that, like at a certain point, like you need people who understand.
Understand it,
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Who understand? So they're gonna write from that perspective where they understand what their livelihood is like, so they're able to capture it more authentically than someone who is not in it and is adjacent.
Who's read?
It's not what it is. And it's not even about representation. It's just quality. You just want someone who knows what they can do.
Accurately represent it. Yeah.
No, agreed. No, that's fair.
That brings us to the Little Mermaid bullshit. Fuck me, mate.
Wait, I don't even care about
before you go, let's read the comments.
that. I don't even care. I don't even care about that, to be honest. I'm
We're,
not gonna lie.
we're pouring all those months of like us thinking like, oh my
Not
God.
catching up. We've seen too much, guys. We've seen too much. All right, Deuce Daily. What if you get to know someone and the box is trash? Boy, you gotta leave.
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that.
No. If the box is trash,
what does that even mean?
Box is box. Box is box.
Yeah.
You can teach them. You can teach them.
Exactly.
It doesn't make any sense.
What is it? Wait, does that mean like the box is loose? I don't know. Okay, anyway, so
let me even make a point, because with my like with XP and all that and stuff, right? The most interesting or fun experience I've had hasn't been with this. The personality doesn't match. Like, as in, it could have been amazing, right? But that person was trash, as a person. As an so it's like, why would I try? Right. Yeah. Like, if you're just trying to pursue amazing box, you're not gonna get everything matching like together.
It's very true.
If you've got someone who is on your back, like personality, everything, like they keep you at peace, and then you're saying maybe the first time, peace. When the first time you had that experience with them is trash, like for you to think, oh, this means we're not for each other. That's insane. Like that's insane. Crazy. Like
you've skipped steps. Give it time. Talk
daily. Like think about it. We're not shaming you. We're just saying that.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Box is box.
That's what, you know what I mean.
No, but it's not even just about box is box. It's about what you want, like, from that person, right? So just speak to them, and I'm sure they'll be able to help you. Like, let's say, for example, I'm gonna go down this route. Let's say you want anal, for example, or whatever. And
this guy, this guy is the one
that anal warrior.
What's this?
Hey man, that's for you. That's for you.
But what I'm saying is, listen. But what I'm saying is, though, let's say they don't do it, but like in the beginning, but then you speak to them about it. Most of the time, you just chat to them about it, and then you can pretty much go down the avenue if they're ready, or if you're willing to coach them down that route.
No, man, no.
Yeah,
that's for him. That's Chris. Let me do it. That's on.
No.
I don't know who you've been messing with, but that's a problem. But it's not happening with me.
I've tried.
It's not happening. It's not happening with me. None of that has happened to me, and I've been doing it for a minute. So.
Boy, that's because you're lucky. You have someone who takes great.
I'm lucky.
I'm lucky.
No, you're lucky because you're someone who takes care of themselves and has adequate precision.
That's what
in making sure that it is not a negative experience for yourself.
Yeah.
Because they want to understand, they want to ensure that the experience continues, and the fact that if there is any hurdle in that process, you might get the indication like, bro, this is rough. I can't do this no more. I didn't want to compromise that. So for their own sake, they have to keep on top of it. There's some people who do it because you say so. And that's when you get
that's when you get the flick in the face.
The flick of the wrist.
And it's like, oh man, did I just hit me in the eye? God damn.
That's when you get the
it's crazy out here.
Feminist movie,
Feminist
movie.
Vibe. I've seen, man, like, is it true you was being slowly recolonized by African diaspora? The Duke, this is your specialty. Go ahead.
I can touch it. I don't mind.
Go on.
For a while, like, people have said, okay, anti-immigration, basically. Oh, people from Africa and the Middle East are trying to immigrate into Europe, and that's the problem they need to fix, right? The border control, whatever, like that. You need to fix that. You don't want too many refugees and unmonitored. You don't know who you're letting in. So I agree, they need to control their borders, but at the same time, the conspiracy has always been around, like, oh, all this mixing. I'm thinking, hold on. Caucasians, where are they in the world? Australia, New Zealand, North America, most of South America. I mean, they've been everywhere. It's the natural law of like osmosis, or when you increase your surface area,
diffusion.
When you spread your when you spread your seed everywhere, and you assume it's just gonna stay intact. That's your problem. I'm just thinking, like, when it comes to Europe, like, you guys have been everywhere, and now you're worried about other people coming into your space,
coming
like,
to you.
You're not in South Africa. You're not in Zimbabwe. You're not in West Africa. Like, what are you guys doing there? If it's okay to be there, why isn't it okay for people that look like us to be here? So I just try and I can see both sides, but I'm just like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like, we ain't even we're not even colonizing them the way they colonize other parts of the world. Like, keep it real.
All right, dudes, can't get past 3 minutes of the first Black Panther because of the fake African accents. Baba, can you tell me a story?
Wait.
No.
Some people have good, authentic accents.
Let's be
Chad,
real. When you first heard this Wakanda Forever, yeah, and you heard the Queen's accent, bro, I fell off. Angela, bro,
she tries though.
The Queen,
she bro. No.
Was she? Yeah. Was that even enough accent? Was that enough accent?
She's African American, so like, what's her accent? What was she putting on?
I didn't even think she was putting on an accent.
She tried. She was trying so hard, but it wasn't working.
Oh, everyone else is African though. You know, Shuri,
Mbaku,
all of them are everyone's African. Mbaku I think he's Trinidadian, but he does well. He does
his accent is pretty solid.
It's okay, but he accentuates too much.
He's putting, you know, he's putting in a lot of work.
What
is this? Scoffs a tradition. He's like,
it's fun.
He's like,
He's jokes.
Yeah, he's funny though. It's good.
I would say part one cannot I don't think part two can top part one. Part one was a decent film. That was a good structure.
They both had underwhelming last fight scenes. Both the first and the second one. But the first one
forget that part.
The ending scenes were a bit underwhelming, especially Chadwick and
the special effects.
Fighting down in the train area. That was
that was trash.
The plains of Africa, bro. Lions in the background, elephants.
Whoever is in charge of special effects did them dirty. I feel like whoever did Iron Man should have been there. Like, what's going on?
Or whoever did Transformers. Transformers. Michael Bay. Yeah. Come on, jump in.
It depends. On this,
Zack Snyder, come through.
There was a concept someone made with AI art,
Yeah,
I saw that.
You saw which one? What do you think I'm talking about?
The one where it was like black women who were Wonder Woman, and then black guys who became Spider-Man. Those ones?
No.
Oh, okay.
So basically, they call it Bashenga, the first Black
Panther. The first Black Panther.
It's a concept trying to present it to.
I know you're
trying to present it to. What do you call it? Marvel as a thing. Like, you should do this, bro. This is wild. Like a prequel. Yeah. But look at the way the designs, bro. Like, they should take this into account. Imagine this would be a great show, bro. This would be a great show. This would be a great show. Like, imagine watching this, bro.
That's sick. That's
this is real sci-fi. This is real.
This is looking gassed.
This shit would be so good. Like, I'm telling you.
And he would have the gold suit with the black for sure.
It would be that, bad, man. Just
they should show the tribes changing because of vibranium, evolving and
over
advancing.
That's
the river tribe, yeah? Is that the river tribe?
Yeah, man. Oh my gosh. It'd be too
whoever had this idea, he has a good vision. Definitely. If Kugler collabs with this guy, it's over.
Bro,
done.
It would be too lit. Like,
look at this forehead. Next
level shit, bro. Next level shit.
Yo, Magneto, what are you saying?
I couldn't wait, man. I'm like, bro, if someone at Disney sees this and is like, bro, we can make this happen. Imagine how big that should be. Imagine how big that should be.
But do you know what Marvel would require? They would need a crossover. Like, what period are we talking of? Is this 1800s?
No, this is like back in the day, bro.
Way before
1700s,
16, like 1500s.
Okay, so what superhero existed around that time? Oh yeah, wasn't it?
The first Apocalypse would have been about
the originals. What do you call them?
Oh, Eternals.
The Eternals. Maybe some collab over some type of.
You could do mutants. Mutants are about. They're always about.
even collab, man. We just want to see the African tribes finding this
Look,
vibranium.
I'm saying in order for Marvel to accept it, they need a crossover. Superhero. They do. No, trust me, they are not giving standalone black Marvel shows. Don't get your dreams.
That is their problem. That is their problem. Because you know what they're doing, yeah? They're doing a show called Wakanda. They want to make a show of modern Wakanda, people living their lives in Wakanda, like doing shit. Like they're looking at I think they're gonna focus on the Dora Milaje taking on special agent tasks.
Is it gonna be on Disney?
Yeah, Disney. Yeah, like a Disney show.
Plus.
Yeah. But I want them to not do that show of modern Wakanda. Let's focus on how Wakanda came. Or even if in that show, the first 2 episodes are discussing the history of how Wakanda came to its prominence and how it got to the place it is now. And then from episode 3 onwards, we go through the story of, this is where we're at and this is what we're trying to do for the future.
That would be so sick.
That'll be sick. Because you know how you've got the Wakanda outreach programs and stuff like that. Yes. Now. So obviously the future they've gone, we've already got, they've got the education. They've now done what they said they were never going to do, which was to branch out. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. Start from the beginning.
I like that.
With Bashenga saying, "Yo, we're afraid of the people from outside colonizing us. We're going to stay to ourselves."
They're going to have to do with slavery then. They're going to have to do with slavery because
they will overpower the colonizers, isn't it?
No, they'll be like watching their neighbors.
Get colonized,
and they're like, it's not the border tribe. Us.
The border tribe are just hiding. We good. We didn't see it.
That's what what's his name was complaining about. What's his name? Michael B. Jordan. What's his character?
Killmonger.
That was his complaint. Now you guys didn't help my people. I'm like, bro, they're your people too.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, hey, auntie.
Hey, auntie.
Hey, auntie. Yeah, he came through. But
it'll be so good. That'll be maybe 5 years from now, 6 years from now, they will definitely want to eat something up because Black Panther brought a lot of revenue to the franchise. They shouldn't
100%.
ignore opportunities like that.
Do you think it was a hype train though?
What?
Like more of a do you reckon like the reason why it brought in so much is because again, first black kind of movie, like black Marvel movie? Do you think that was to play part to play?
Number one, Marvel is already a canonized, area of Marvel. So I feel like it would have gained support anyway, but because it was like African centric,
the black gained even more support.
And the West got more gas.
People who really took it seriously. I was like, people who don't even like Marvel were watching that movie. Who were black?
Yeah,
of course, they went in.
People were culturally appropriating just so they could. Lord. I don't believe in that term. I'm just using it.
Yeah, to help us understand. Yeah, no, understandable, man. Yeah, but bro, I was gonna say to you, next. What do you think? I mean, have you guys looked at the phases? Like, obviously, that ends phase 4. We're on phase 5 now.
Do we want to stick to the Marvel segment, or is there any? What do you want to?
I think we can. What do you think?
I'm trying to gauge the audience, but it's cool.
That's what I'm saying. The audience seem chill. Like Deuce Daily.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was gonna say if they want to chime in and add anything, add a comment.
But carry on. I'll stick to the subject. Carry on.
No worries, man. No worries. Literally, I think the next movie, as in, did anyone? Okay, so I haven't seen Woman King yet.
What do you people? Woman King.
I haven't seen Woman King yet. Has anyone seen that?
Point. I tried to watch it, but the controversy. That's a good segue. The controversy, like the historical background behind it is this also inspired the terminology of the Black Panther as well.
Yeah, 100%. Okay.
And that's the region, my family, my people are from.
So what do you mean you tried to watch it?
Right. So the Woman King is based on a tribe called the Durmalaji. It was a tribe that were slave owners themselves. They were slave traders too. That's what's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. But in the movie, they didn't depict that. They depicted them as like the heroes. They went to No. They didn't depict them as also perpetuators of slave trading.
But they talked about it in the movie. I don't know what movie you watched.
To them, it was more like, we have realized that it's wrong. But in the reality, they tried to keep it going. That even the British Empire fought against the Durmalaji. technology to prevent them from selling more slaves. So like the
Oh,
Hollywood,
okay, see what you're saying.
right,
Okay, that makes
right.
sense. Yeah,
The storyline was
I
like
think,
about female
Mhm,
empowerment and also like against
mhm,
racism and colonization, but that the
yeah,
actual tribe themselves were not like
they
that.
were pro. Like, we gotta
So
sell these
we
people.
we
gotta
gotta
see
sell
the
these
slaves,
slaves,
yeah,
man.
We
yeah.
are cargo.
So
We
they
are
got
cargo.
a lot of like
Mm.
backlash for not like pointing that out, because in the
Pointing that
beginning,
out.
what's
But
her
that doesn't
name?
make sense.
Viola Davis was pushing that. Oh no, this is factual. This is inspired by
Factual.
true events, and
Well,
then they
it
had
is.
to
It's
backtrack.
like,
No, not just inspired, but this is who they are. This tribe were real heroes, right? But then that really
as a
upset a lot
heroes.
of that really upset a lot of African Americans, because when they read into it, they're like, hold on, don't make me embrace this history and lie about it. Like, don't say, oh, they were good,
Yeah,
Mm.
they were good for us, but they weren't. They were in support of
yeah.
selling slaves.
But
So
I'll give them
yeah,
props for at least acknowledging the fact that they were engaged in the trade. There wasn't just like
One
an
way.
act. Like,
have you
yeah, it
watched
was.
it?
Yeah, I've
No,
seen it.
I
Yeah,
haven't.
Okay,
I've
I
seen
think
it
you two
twice.
are. I was holding out, but I
yeah.
think I
I
need to
saw
go
the
see
movie
it now.
twice. Yeah, because it's one of those ones where when I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, you understand it. It makes sense. And the fact that they even brought light to the fact that they were engaged in the trade. But I think you obviously in movies like this, I would have thought in my mind that it wasn't that easy as a simple decision. It's like, maybe it's bad. In my mind, I knew it wasn't that simple for them to just like, oh, it's not bad. And then this one person convinces everyone, like, we need to change our ways and sell palm oil instead. Like,
Wait,
no,
question. I have a question.
That
What made
was so
them? What
left
made
field.
them?
They tried
What
their
made
best
them?
to.
What made them switch? Do you know what made them switch or
because
stop
they
selling
found
slaves?
something else to trade instead. That was
Yeah,
that was
but
Ah,
the true story was they didn't want to. That was not the plan in the. They just
they
wanted to
didn't want to
carry on.
change
So
trade.
that was a backlash. But yeah, hey, people still like the film. It was a good
But this is what I'm
quality.
saying. It speaks to the like how one's enemies can be humanized somewhere else. Because the people who were
Exactly
getting
like
shipped
Hitler,
off.
right?
No, but this is what
wait.
Hitler was a
Where's
yeah,
yo? Where's
good.
Shaq? Where's Shaq eating
no,
wings?
no, no. I'm saying like in terms of like imagine if in World War II there was an uprising where
The
let's say it was
Nazis went.
contained internally. Yeah, let's say it was contained internally in Germany. Yeah, nothing happened outside of Germany,
Uh-huh.
and the Nazis ended up containing the Jews, but the Jews managed to escape and then enslave the Nazis in return as just desserts. People coming in at the end of that, of seeing them enslaving the others, would kind of just think this is wrong, but they will not
Mm.
have the context of what had happened prior. And people, as we are people, were very reactive in situations like that. You just want to act and say, okay, this is wrong. We can't allow this to happen, regardless of what happened in the past. That's the past. We have to act on what's happening now. You see what I'm saying? Now you're not being oppressed.
Right.
You're the oppressors. You see what I'm saying? So in a
Yeah.
situation like,
What's your point? Yeah.
my point is basically like the black people who were sent off were enemies in sense, like in the way the movie depicted it, were enemy tribes. So
My people, by the way,
they
they were
captured
fighting.
other
They were fighting my people.
they capture other tribe members. Yeah, they take them, send them off into slavery. But then when those people arrive in the Americas, they are now the victims. You see what I'm saying? Even though they were fighting a war that led them, that loss of that war led them in the situation they're in. So basically, their own actions led them to the position they're in. But in that land, people seeing them just see them as people who are subjugated.
So you're just saying that who someone's enemy or villain can be the other way. It can be flipped around. Like whoever's the enemy can be the villain of someone else, but can be the hero. So it depends on the narrative, right? I'm just saying that the backlash came from African Americans who felt like they were the victims of being sold up. Like I don't I'm not offended. I know that's the history.
You sold us.
No, that's the thing. And the thing is, we were selling each other like the fight versus exactly like this is history. But if Hollywood was not gonna sugarcoat it, like, hey, they're good parts. It's a society. I don't think these kingdoms were inherently evil. They were just doing what they needed to do to survive. Just don't sugarcoat it. Don't make it sound like because imagine if we did that with the British Empire, like it made everything sweet, like colonization wasn't that bad. People will go crazy over that, right?
But this was saying it's one of those things where I don't think it's not like it was bad or it was good. It was the way of the world.
It's the way of the world, but just don't. Hollywood has a habit of trying to soften the blow. Let us see the real deal. Like, okay, they were good and bad, but they had to be bad for a reason. Not, they didn't try that. They didn't do all of that. That was the problem with the narrative.
That's the human
condition.
condition.
Left it out.
The narrative
and the directors were white women, so it makes sense.
Mad. It's like you know when you watch the nature documentary, yeah. When you watch the nature documentary, yeah. If they just play it out, you know when you watch the nature documentary,
yeah,
they give the animals names. Timothy was then hanging out with his brothers. Like,
humanize them
to make it more relatable, so you can feel for the creatures. They make it more like this is your tribe. And when they go find other tribes, you feel like that's the enemy. You see what I'm saying? But in the wild, it's just chaos.
Yeah.
If you watch if you ever watch YouTube videos, of like lions fighting in the wild, no voiceover, no nothing. It just looks like, oh shit, they're fighting. Lions are fighting.
Yeah.
That's what it is. In real life, that's what it is. The narrative put upon it makes it like it's such an emotional thing. Like, oh my God, the lion, Timothy, got beat by that brutal other lion who's so evil because he ate these other kid lions over this. It's fucking mad.
But that's order. Yeah. That's nature.
I completely agree. It's fine. Hollywood is fine. Look, it's just that when the people, African Americans or, whoever's in the chat understand this, there were women or girls who were saying, if they used to want to look up to the actual Dorimology. Even the Black Panther inspired that too, right? But is that the same people? It's almost like in trying to reenact and behave like, I'm going to dress up as a Nazi. Imagine a Jewish kid dressing up as a Nazi. That's how they saw it in their head. Like, if they sold me off, and I'm trying to praise that history, I don't want to praise that history. That's what insulted.
No, 100%, especially from American sense, because they ended up in that position. Their ancestors ended up in that position, leading to where they are now. So they probably feel a bit bitter about it. Like, we got sold into this system, and then our people had to struggle while you guys were over there, and you want us to celebrate you now? Get out of here.
Damn. Yeah. No, I understand.
Again, that's the emotionality of people in general. Like, you can't detach that emotion to just see the story for what it is. You know what I mean? It's like you have to be like, oh no, it needs to make sense with the historical facts. Like, it was some bullshit, because a lot of history is some bullshit. A lot of people did some disgusting stuff on all sides. Like, even Martin Luther King, like, man was a cheater. He was out here, for the king, and with other people.
He was
it's one of those things. It's like people are people,
typical pastor.
People are
people.
They have shortcomings, and that is okay. But people want to sit on these high horses. I would never do that. It's the most ridiculous shit. Whenever someone says I would never be like, I'm like, bro, you're like three arcs away from being that person. Like, you need to relax.
It's true.
Oh,
you're only a couple steps away.
So like, speaking of all that, right? What do you think of, like, because we're talking about like African American history? What do you think about those exploring the idea of reparations in the US?
Let it go, man. Let it go. Let go.
Let go.
Let go.
You didn't even deep it. You just
man said let it go.
Destiny brought up a good point about this. It's like it gets very convoluted very quickly, because you then have to start understanding who is actually from like a lineage of slavery and who's not, and who's just an immigrant who immigrated here in the 1900s, of their own accord, and wasn't actually related to any slavery or any slave type activity. Like, you have to then start doing all these background checks and making sure people are legit. It's like a whole new ecosystem has to come from reparations, and that's free money and that's inflation. Like, it's just like, bro, it's ridiculous. We can't.
Why do you think they're still riding it out? Because I just feel like it's so unrealistic.
People are broke and desperate.
Brokey. Oh, bro, God.
Have you seen Lottery Ticket? Who's seen the movie Lottery Ticket?
No, I haven't seen.
Yeah.
We're broke. I can't eat.
Yeah. That's the scene, man. That's the scene.
They want that stimmy check,
Wait, you'll find it. Yeah, you'll find it. Yeah, that's hilarious. Honestly,
it's just at first when I came across the idea 2 years ago. I was like, oh, okay, interesting theory. It won't never go anywhere. But then
you're hearing more about it
being heard in the news, in political like pundits. It's like, why are they even trying to trap people if they're not full reparations? Then we can't vote for you. It's like, what? Like, how are you realistically seeing that occurring? I'm just like, okay. And when I talk on politics and I bring this up, I just think of how so like odd America seems. But then I think of the UK and we're going through a lot of crazy shit too. Hey, careful about sharing trailers. Maybe put on mute. Just don't like.
It's like 25 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Just it's 25 seconds. Yeah, so just say fair use.
I'm tired of this, man. I'm sick of worrying about wet cars. I'm sick of worrying about the government.
I'm broke.
I can't eat. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that, Kev. Nobody else. You. I have money.
That's reparations for you.
That is reparations. And you got the power to change that.
I will change lives.
Change lives.
You don't change your shit, bro. You don't change your shit.
It's fine though.
That's right.
So no to reparations. There's no point. Just grind.
There's no
grind. Just grind, man. Just head into the trenches.
Because you know if they actually try to legislate it after they come for America, they're coming for Africans. Like we owe them reparations.
No, because you guys got sold.
That's what they were saying. I'm just like, what? You owe us this too.
Uncle Ruckus. Yeah.
What he wants now. What's to stop him from coming back and asking for more?
For more. Eh?
You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Literally, he's like, we killed the fish man. They call him Cuckoo God. Feather Serpent God. I'm like, okay.
They really stretched his script. You know, you could tell that they want to give him more words. They're like, we need to hear him speak more.
No, because he was funny, man. He was funny. Every time he spoke, I'm telling you, he had the best lines in the movie for sure.
Yeah,
every time he had the best lines in the movie.
Yeah, let's
Bald-headed demon. Yo, whenever anyone's speaking,
someone's a cat. What do you guys think of?
Yeah,
I'm going back to the Will Smith saga. What do you think of August? Apparently, August came out. Did it come out?
Wait, came out.
He came out. A rainbow.
As what?
Is he LGBT?
Yeah, he has a boyfriend.
I didn't know that. Oh.
And then someone wrote on Twitter, I feel sorry for Will Smith. His girl got doo-doo in her vagina.
His girl got what in the wow?
Yeah, you heard what I said. I was just like,
this is crazy. This is nuts. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear anything. I just feel like
he was a broken guy and she used him and it got worse. I guess he was traumatized.
He was in transition.
He went to the other side.
Oh, man.
Wait, what?
Yeah, read about it. You want to share it?
You want to share the screen or?
Yeah, it's on Twitter. It's on Twitter. Hold on, let me 2 seconds.
I know, we'll talk on Twitter as well, real quick, on Elon Musk buying Twitter.
Elon,
what he's doing.
Man, like Elon.
He exposed them. He exposed.
He did bits.
You sharing?
I see it. I got it.
Quality, though. It is what it is. 4.4 million views, bro. That's crazy.
Limitless. And then, what do you know? Love showed up. But in a new way. I want to share that and really honor the person that I love and that loves me back and teaching me so much about love and healing. I want to do that in front of the world because it defies.
So he wants to do porn.
He talks like Farrakhan or Malcolm X.
It's supposed to be what love should look like.
It goes on. He explains like their affection and love.
Oh man.
I mean, hey, all power to him.
Innit, man? Do what you gotta do. Do what you want to do. Do what you gotta do. I understand.
That's his baby brother, my blood. That's his baby brother.
So you are
I'm not commenting, guys, but apparently that's
people
his baby brother.
Yeah, people wrote that. I was trying to search it up as well. I was like, "Oh, is this true?" But then they verified that there's a situation. I don't think that was
a situation.
Someone said it wasn't his brother. That's what they were saying. That that's what they first thought, and then it started reeling on. That actually,
I see it. Not to healing again. Oh god. Man, like
do read the research though. It just what came up. You know, if he's not, then hey, that's good. Why are you gay? You are gay.
Who is gay? Who said I am gay? you are gay. Oh man, the pastor trying to beef him.
Right, Twitter. So Elon Musk bought Twitter. And then started exposing what they were doing in the last 3-4 years, especially during the elections. They were censoring the Biden administration. They were Hunter Biden's son, was being exposed for doing certain dealings behind the scenes that were illegal when it came to elections. Yeah, with Ukraine and connections behind that. They believe that a lot of conspiracies were occurring then. But the Twitter headquarters took it upon themselves to censor that information. Because there was evidence being shown. Yes, and it did. And that was the discussion, that we must do this in order to give Biden an advantage. And so, Elon is exposing that, and is leading to even worse. We're seeing that. And then also people being exposed for actually not really working. People who were staffed in Twitter. In Twitter. They weren't coming in for that long. People were posting videos of look, my day in Twitter headquarters, they only spent like maybe 1 hour doing something irrelevant, and then just eating the free food, you know, like catered by, you know, high-end chefs, and then just getting a lot more things, expensive things for free. And Twitter was losing a lot of money. And so Elon exposed that it was inefficiently ran. And now Twitter has changed. Twitter feels like TikTok. So yeah, he brought a completely new team. I don't know if I can share it.
Yeah, you can.
And they're mostly programmers.
Yeah. And they started fixing up a lot of the stuff in it.
And it's good. It's good. Now, bro, Elon can run any company.
He said he was going to build us. You know what? He dissects. Yeah, he literally reverse engineers things. That's what he does. And then he'll build it better because he manages to find the how do you call it? He exposes the bits that aren't working per se. Yeah. He finds the weak points. He finds the weak spots.
Yeah, and so far it's been good. He brought back Trump. He brought back Andrew Tate, Jordan B. Peterson, and they were brought back Kanye, and then he banned him again because
anti-Semitism and inciting violence. Apparently, that's where freedom of speech stops. Guys.
And people are saying, see, this is why we censor. See, because they're like saying that Elon has learned his lesson. This is why we get people deplatformed.
Yeah, but when they incite violence, like not just because they have a differing opinion.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's people were getting banned.
You know, Americans, everything is freedom of speech to them, even if it's bad. Like, okay, and that's why I want to address SNEAKO. What do you guys think of SNEAKO?
Oh,
because I've been observing it for. I had comments about him ages ago. I said I don't know about this.
He was great. Okay, so from when I've seen him when he was young, and he's going through his growth phase, right? So at the moment, but now he's being influenced. He's very young. But now he's the classic. I don't know what to think yet, but I'm getting a lot of input from X, Y, and Z, and I will assimilate or think like the one who agrees with me the most. And I think this is where the Tate comes in, and then you've got Fresh and Fit as well, and he's assimilated all their views, and then Kanye. So he's assimilated all their views, right? He thinks for himself, yes, but he's not sure on every single point that they agree or believe in. So he's kind of assimilates little bits and pieces.
What do you think overall? What do you think about what trait is letting him down? Because I've got my whole point. Yeah.
Oh, his trait? Oh, he doesn't listen a lot. He talks too much.
Not just that. Really
I think he thinks.
Go on. No, go ahead. That's fine. I was going to say.
I think he thinks he can't listen to people unless he respects them himself. So he doesn't listen to people who even would tell him good advice, unless it's coming from someone like Fresh and Fit or Andrew Tate, he's not gonna listen.
Reputable,
you see reputable,
innit?
He needs to listen to
but
people
even,
who he's clearly above
bro.
it.
But even when he agrees with them, that's when he messes up. Because I remember analyzing there was a video of someone showing how he was with Tate and Fresh and Fit in Romania, and they were having this long interview, you know, and he had a habit of trying to show that he knows what he's saying. But bro, I'm thinking someone needs to tell him that you're young, you're in the best position you need to be at this stage. Honest,
he kept quiet.
You represent a young audience. Yeah, you could just listen and just embrace it, right? But he felt the need to show he has value. There's a reason for him to be here.
No.
Right?
I think he listened more than he spoke, to be honest.
No. That's the thing. When he spoke, he messed up a few times. Like apparently, when Tate would say things like, "Oh, the royal family, for example, when the Queen died, he was like, "Oh yeah, the bunch of pedophiles or something," and then he was like, "No, they're not. Like the Queen,
I remember that.
Lived. She's a whole century. She has changed the face of the monarchy, and and it's like he was basically giving good points on why you should still respect the crown, but that really like he wasn't prepared for that. SNEAKO was like, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah, of course, the Queen is great." Like it was like. So what he should carry on listening, but I think then he messed up one time when Tate kicked him out of what was the reason again? Was it because he got cancelled? Where he wasn't allowed to be a part of the team anymore. So he came back.
Something to do with it being too much high risk.
Yeah, SNEAKO got overly confident, and then it kind of ruined the image because he's associated with Tate. Tate made a smart move of like, okay, you can't work with us. So Tate has always been skeptical of anyone who tries to join in. He kind of felt, and Fresh and Fit have proven themselves to him. So he's always like, he keeps bonded with Fresh and Fit in every way, like collabing with them. But then SNEAKO thought it was that easy, but Fresh and Fit proved themselves because they actually helped him be seen, because for a long time before Fresh and Fit, exactly. Tate was still this guy on the sidelines, like people knew him, but not to that extent, because when he started making content on Fresh and Fit, that blew up, and then he made his own in different platforms that helped. So he always gives credit to where it's due. It's just SNEAKO is like, okay, what do you bring to me? That's how he sees it. It's like, okay, who are you? It wasn't enough to take a risk with him. It's like, okay, you want to be a disciple, but you're no different from the guys in the war room. It's like, but hey, he tried. I just think he should be willing to accept that you're young, bro. You're in a good position. Keep going, but stop trying to prove yourself. Stop trying to, like with the Kanye situation, it looks like he's climbed, but we can see what's happening to Kanye. It's not gonna be.
He's aligning himself. Basically, he needs to pick who he aligns himself with, because now you know how the media spun it. They've said, what did I say? I saw a headline somewhere.
He aligns with Nick Fuentes the most.
Yeah. So but it says like something like cancelled YouTuber aligns with Kanye West, and they use that that rhetoric to kind of the media paints it like that, if that makes sense. And because he's aligned with Kanye, it's like now everyone sees him as, okay, he should be cancelled because Kanye. You get it?
Yeah,
so
and
for his own self.
Rubbing shoulders with Kanye and maybe putting yourself in a position there. But if Kanye is more willing to prop up Nick Fuentes than SNEAKO. That's what I'm seeing. That SNEAKO might play the background right now, but it seems as if Kanye is not really focused on him. But SNEAKO is happy to
bring
be
the audience of the youth.
Of the youth to Kanye.
I guess so.
Skills.
But in a way, he does not need SNEAKO for that, because Kanye is in everyone's face. I'm just saying that SNEAKO is taking opportunities where they need to be taken, because he's cancelled on a lot of things. But for example, if you want to know down why was he cancelled,
what SNEAKO?
You can analyze why it was a legit reason, like to an extent. And the reason why he aligns himself with Nick is because they're both extremely controversial. I don't believe in canceling as much, but these platforms are private third-party companies.
Yeah, that's it.
It's not about the Constitution. Americans need to, any Americans listening, like, forget the Constitution and freedom of rights and these are platforms you join. We're on YouTube. If we violate their terms and conditions, they have every right to stop us from using our platform. It has nothing to do with freedom of speech. They choose what to go and what not to go. I don't care. Like, this is their company. We work for YouTube at the end of the day. If we start getting monetized, so all this is like that. It doesn't matter.
It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
Yeah, you lose the platform that you built on someone else's. Like, that's not your company. You should.
Yeah. So what you do is you find a company which does align with
Rumble.
Like, if you want to, so go Rumble. If that's the case, if you choose YouTube as you basically you become a like I said, you have to agree to that. But this is the thing: who picks? Who decides to pick? Who decides to pick? Like, this is what I mean. Because if they're far left or far right,
that's what whoever's in the board,
whoever owns.
If they're
owns
liberal left, oh well, you're still the one relying on their company. That's why I'm like, I don't
100.
really care. It's like, Rumble is a great alternative, and you should just stop complaining about YouTube.
Yeah,
it sounds like SNEAKO wants to come back on. It's like, okay, if you can, good luck. But at the end of the day, YouTube is not your concern anymore.
Have you seen the views? The amount of views they're getting. Especially Fresh and Fit on Rumble. Way more.
They're doing way more views.
How was Fresh and Fit able to dodge all that? Not get cancelled?
I don't know. They should have been cancelled time ago if you deep it.
This is the strategy.
The thing is,
but they're shadow banned though.
They're not doing too much though. That's the thing. They're not actually
they've lowered it now.
For them, they're only talking about one demographic. They're not fighting too many wars. And this is what a great thing. Again, you have to give up. They're only fighting one war with one demographic, whereas SNEAKO is fighting many wars with many demographics.
LGBTQ,
he triggered
feminists, he triggered everyone.
Do you think he's trying to play into the algorithm? He was always trying to make a comment on everything, and I think
he basically tried to do what Andrew did, and he did do it very well. But again, it's like Taco Tate. Like, he was trying to be like same thing with like Kanye trying to be like Jay-Z, and he flopped it. He's trying to be like Tate, and he's flopping it. And he's like, and that's why him and Kanye really belong together, because they both flopped there.
Yes, they both flopped. Those that ride together flop together.
But they knew what they wanted to do, but obviously didn't execute it properly.
Poor execution.
JS said it as well. SNEAKO is a follower. He's very impressionable. SNEAKO is playing cheerleader role with Kanye. Lol. Yeah, basically.
100%. That's what we were saying. Because that's what it looks like though. That's what it generally looks like. Because you'll see, if you look at him a year ago, he wasn't talking. He was been on the. He was a lot about the interviews. Interviewing people out in the open. The quick Q&A thing. That was good. That was good. He didn't.
Why couldn't he keep going? Why couldn't he?
He could have kept going with that.
Like what Fresh and Fit have been doing are consistent. They're repetitive, but it's like, hey, as long as they know that there's going to be more viewers, more audience, like keep it consistent until you gauge more people. Pearl, we're going to touch on Pearl. Early things is going on a mad one. But
I like her.
Like, it's just mad one as in she has dominated fast because she's learned from everyone, and that's like
she's smart. She's very smart.
Shocks people. That shocked people. So it's like, and we're going to touch on her real quick. But with
Myron and Walter, they're not messing with it.
They're not because it's the reason, the history. She came on the show twice, and I remember I was paying attention to that period, but she respected them. She's like, oh, great. She was inspired by them and Kevin Samuels, but she messed up when she lied to them that she didn't have a boyfriend or something. And then Myron, you know how he is. He was a bit angry, like, why did you tell her? And around at the same time, there was the alphabet guy. What's his name?
Alphabet.
The dreadlock guy.
Oh,
what's his name? Yeah, he tried to intimidate them. Right. So she messed up her relationship with Fresh and Fit, and so she was like, whatever. And then she moved to London, and she basically replicated what they did. Right. But it could have been like, oh yeah, she actually still gives them like respect, like, hey,
props.
They inspire.
And she defends them. She defends them. Yeah.
She does, and it's just like, because in a way it's her fault why things didn't go as planned. But oh well. But look at how her platform's blowing up.
Booming.
But again, it's not because she's a girl or because she's a white woman. No, she worked.
No,
hard.
no,
Like,
no.
She described. She created a team.
formulated
She
a plan,
invests a lot of
execute,
money, bro.
and she does have the money. So
Give me
Yeah.
1 second,
And this
guys.
is
Sorry.
this is the key you kind of see coming often. Like everybody who starts, they have a lot of money and they go at it hard with the money. Same with Liver King. He had a whole team. He backed the photographer, a videographer, all this stuff, a whole team of social media people to post and repost and clip up. Like at this point, you need a whole team to help elevate you. What happened? There's a way to do. You mute yourself. What happened?
Sorry. No. I just had to turn on the heating.
Yeah. So why you turn off your mic?
I just didn't want it to look awkward, but keep going. Yeah, sorry.
Mad. But yeah, I've lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
With Pearl, was it with Pearl? Like, and investing, putting money in.
Oh yeah, they have
to
money.
her.
Yeah, they have a lot of money to invest in all these different avenues to actually blow up and be an efficient system where, like, to make the shorts, you have to obviously make the text and all that stuff. So it's like it's a bit long.
She has a team of like 8-9 people,
Nigerians,
and they all individually have their role.
Yeah.
And I listened to her story. Sorry, something gone?
No, go ahead. It's fine.
Okay,
I'm just
and I
back.
listened to her story. So she didn't have to put too much money into anything. She just started with like getting a consultation from Kevin Samuels, roommates. We're gonna touch on roommates real quick. Roommates and like 2 other people where she just wanted to know how they created content. She liked the red pill. She wanted to do what they were doing in a way, and she put in money. She It wasn't like, oh, she's a culture vulture. Nah, she came in. She was like, I want to do what you're doing. I'll pay. And then she took that and kept it going. And then she was investing. She put like, she went through the credit system to invest in her podcasting, paid people off. And not only, maybe after the 5th month, she started actually making money from the show. But by then, she was like 300,000 subscribers. And
Jesus.
still blowing up. And she infiltrated the TikTok. She basically reached Tate level algorithm, and that blew. So props.
I like her interview. I like her when she was interviewing the people in the streets. Like, do you know who Tate is?
Oh yeah.
Agree,
Oh,
disagree.
that's so good.
Yeah,
But there's also another girl. There's also another brunette
dangerous.
girl. There's a brunette girl as well who knows Tate. She's doing some She was doing some interviews as well.
Yeah,
Can't remember her name. Hang on, she's Spain.
Leia.
That's the one. Yeah. She's really nice. Yeah. She was also doing the same thing.
Is she British?
I don't know where she's from, but she has an accent. The accent is, I think the accent is British. Yeah, like English. Yeah, she's English. It sounds English. But no, but just Pearl.
Yeah, so on my soul channel,
I think you can go to
on my other channel, the Duke.
Yeah,
on my other channel, the Duke. I mentioned how the pick me generation are blowing up. Like the women who make like traditional values essential are making content. You still there? Are making content and they're blowing up from it. So it's like the red pill now is being dominated by women. So these red pill women will look stupid if they're not married. I agree. Pearl is 26 right now. If she's still talking like this and not like sorted out, people look at you like you're just sitting here with nothing going on, but you want traditional. Like, where's your man? So yeah, good point. But
That
most of them, they do get married off and stuff. So that's a good.
And she wanted to start a wife school. That's
apparently that's coming out. She's gonna invite. She's not a wife, but she wants to invite women who are. So it's like, okay, let's see what she's gonna do with that.
And this is where his name? What's his face? Guy from Hafeez. Hafeez taking multiple L's across multiple platforms.
Listen, we've analyzed Hafeez, right? Remember we had the discussion. We were like, okay,
you did
what he does, and I was like, the way he speaks on things is very broad. Like he's very like a motivational speaker. These days, motivational speakers to me is like it's very saturated. Everyone wants to motivate everyone, right? I felt he integrated himself into the manosphere. And he made it seem as if, oh no, I'm not part of the manosphere, but I'm trying to help y'all. Like bro.
It's like, I think it's one of those where it's like, I'm trying to help you ascend beyond this limitation.
Beyond all this, yeah.
Yeah.
But he was taking the, come on, you can't pretend as if you gained followers from this clout that's blowing up. We saw him grow around the same time Fresh and Fit was growing. Like you took advantage of the algorithm. It's fine. But then I remember one of the videos I first watched of him, he was like, you know, y'all would like to watch the ones I talk about women, but you don't like to watch the ones I talk about finance. I'm like, bro, you attracted people who want that content. There are financial channels already. They already dominate them. Everyone can go there, but you know, you want more, but you can't keep critiquing your follower count. That's your problem. You need to, you know, target your actual audience. Don't complain about guys who want to talk about women. Some guys are cool. Maybe they make decent money. Now they want to deal with women. You know, like Fresh and Fit. A lot of guys who listen to them have money. They're sorted out. They just don't have game. They don't know social cues. So now they have to learn backwards. But Hafeez doesn't get that. He thinks that, oh, everyone who struggles with women don't have money either. Usually the opposite. Usually the opposite. Guys who are more focused on getting girls aren't focused on their career, you know, their livelihood, right? So they know how to deal with women like homosexuals, right? They know how to deal with women, but don't have game to retain the situation. So he doesn't get the market. He completely lost. A lot of these guys have money, but they want women. So stop complaining about how they need to work on making money. Like, they're good with money. You attracted these guys who want something else now. So that's why I made a solo critique of him.
I remember it.
He shambles with the Pearl interview. Shambles with the Coach Greg Adams interview. I was like, why? Greg, he doesn't even know Greg. Greg actually has been doing this for a long time.
Godfather.
Like,
he's Godfather in the space.
He's
got that Godfather. He's got that Godfather space.
Than you.
It's just because his follower count wasn't as big. He felt like, oh, if you haven't caught a lot of earners,
what attraction?
You know, then who are you? I don't know. He likes saying that I've never seen.
It's weird. Before. He's been speaking to the same audience for like years, like a decade, almost near on a decade, right? This is Coach Greg. And
Coach Greg.
He's following. It's been consistent. So that means what he's saying at least is holding true and has some value for people to. The retention rate on his channel is actually very high. That's what
a committed follower.
Exactly, committed following, and people are consistently tuning in, and he's gaining new followers as well now. That, you know, he's kind of been highlighted from going on these different types
and especially because of that Hafeez one.
That Hafeez one, because that Hafeez one made him blow up, because Hafeez made him look like he was speaking absolute facts. Because Hafeez did his job for him, basically. You know what I mean?
Like, for example, I get where Hafeez is coming from. This idea, like, he's got married now. He feels like, why should we put down marriage? Like, I understand my value of marriage too, but it comes with a risk. That's what Greg was trying to emphasize. Marry with leverage. Don't sit there and say, oh, you know, stop down in marriage. You have to give it a chance. Like, bro, like, we know. We just look at what we're seeing in the news right now. Kanye West came, Jeff Bezos, Elon, rich, wealthy men who are struggling with women. You know, what was his response to, oh, did you get a prenup? Oh, are you careful with your money when it comes to marriage? He's like, oh, I don't care about money. I can make it.
He dodged it, like, kind of.
Like, the wealthiest men have to deal with this. So stop trying to make it about how you don't need to care about money. Like, I'm hoping, because I think he was going through a lot of stress. I don't know. I went on his Instagram. His girl is she's a lighty, right? Of course you get a lighty.
Of course.
But from what I've seen, that situation could go left.
It could.
So
and if it does, Coach Greg will be there like, Hafeez, come. We have much to discuss.
He's in his early 30s. He's young. Like, he carries himself as if he knows better than all these old cats. Like, these are married men. Rollo Tomasi, he's married man. Greg divorced, but 12 years of marriage. Like, why would you try and correct them? Like, they've experienced something different, and then use God. Don't use God. Don't start. And God.
Oh yeah.
We can use God, but when we talk to people in the world, people who live a different lifestyle. You can't bash them with your values, your morals. They've chosen their morals. You're a Christian man, you've chosen your morals. Stop trying. You can impose your views, but based on your faith, nothing to do with how you are better than them. Because even in the church, Christians make mistakes too. Divorce rate is the same as people who aren't Christian. So don't try and use God on these people. That's why, that's
the
what
preaching, preaching tendency.
Yeah. He's trying to be a pastor. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, look, pastor. It has a ring to it. Pastor Hafeez. It has a ring to it.
Yeah.
Pastor Hafeez.
Well, a mega church pastor. Them ones where they only care about numbers.
He's speaking to the masses. I see you.
Community pastors are different from megachurch pastors. Megachurch pastors, they base it on like, we need more people to come, more profit, more, and that's
we'll dramatize it. Dramatize it. Yeah. No, I understand.
Like,
was there anything else you want to touch on real quick before you?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say because I like where you're going. So I was gonna say just in case we were segueing somewhere, we'll just start with that.
It's all good.
All right, man. But in terms of the go on. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say how that's what I explored in my commentary, was that because of his Christian background, he felt the need to imitate that in this space as well. Like, let me preach to young men and fix their problems. But there's so many people in that space, and they think differently. They're not trying to wait till marriage, but that's fine. That's their life. So like what Don, what's his name? Don the something. He's catering to Christians, right? Then do that.
Yeah, Don.
Yeah, do the same thing, but don't sit around talking to worldly people about how they should value marriage. Like, in my opinion, the only people that should be marrying in this day and age are religious people. Like, it's based on your religion that you need to marry.
Yeah.
Don't do it because of virtuous reasons. What's just the point? Like, given you explained how, like, your reason to marry is like it has to be based on like more elements in your situation than just marrying just because. No, it has to make sense. So that's
make sense. So JS had a good he said, I think Hafeez is giving a different perspective when guys get in a relationship, because red pill can be toxic sometimes. But what Hafeez no, I agree with
toxic.
that.
It's just the way he does it is that it's your perspective. Don't make it the only perspective.
Yeah, no, I agree. But you remember, I just remember what's his name? Fit. When he was seeing Miranda. No. Fresh, when he was seeing Miranda. Miranda, she likes me for me.
Oh yeah,
that for me that gives you an insight into what they're like when they get into. See him on Grilling? Yeah. Oh, he did good. I liked him on Grilling.
He did good.
He was smooth. He was smooth.
Yeah.
He was smooth.
He was
Fresh has leveled up so much.
No. I think Fresh has always been like that when it comes to dates. Like, he's had
smooth.
It's just when it came to the podcast, we didn't really know.
But do you reckon Myron is to blame for that? Because Myron, you know how Myron's got kind of.
He makes it interesting. He makes it entertaining.
Yeah, Myron. No, but think about the dynamic they've got. So Myron, you can tell, kind of not bullies, but he kind of like puts pressure on Fresh. Yeah. He puts pressure on Fresh. Yeah. I think he puts pressure on. The reason why Fresh stutters more when he's in Myron's presence, I think, is because of that.
I don't.
Because if you deep it,
I think it's because of the cameras. I think it's because he knows there's
the cameras,
thousands of people listening. Like, oh my god, okay, I
grilling,
say the right thing.
But grilling is the same.
Well, it wasn't. It's like pre-recorded. It felt like, it's just me and her, and then maybe some people in the camera. So he felt comfortable, like, hey, like, and he's used to dating like that. He likes dates. This guy just likes to go on dates. So in his mind, it's very healthy.
You don't have to focus on too many factors.
Yeah. And he's a friendly guy. That's his ultimate power. Like, he's not. He's laid back. He's a island.
I can't wait to see Myron's one. Myron has got one as well coming out next week.
I saw the snippet.
I saw the clip.
He was laughing. He was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Myron is too funny, man. I love bro. Myron just sticks to his guns.
Are you just afraid to?
He's like, no.
He's
like, no.
He was like, men love. Idealistically, women love
opportunistically.
When there's a value. Yeah. It's like he caught it straight. I love the snippet. It was like,
it was good.
The wrong snippet, because now you make yourself look stupid, man. Madame. What's her name? I forgot her name.
Cheyenne.
What is Cheyenne doing? How old is she? 28?
28, 29, our age. Roughly our age, yeah.
You just want to, I don't know.
But the show ends as soon as she finds a man. So it's in her best interest to not find a man. So
I don't think she can. I don't know. She's moving
Really?
different. Like, okay, the Fresh interview was good because Fresh kind of broke down her barriers. Like she's too used to being hard pressed.
Hard exterior.
Yeah. Fresh made her act more comfortable, but I could just tell that she's not the type of person that wants to settle down. Not even for Fresh. What do you guys think? Because when I think of Cheyenne, I just think of a typical London lighty. They're all the same. They're all gas.
This guy, the gassed up lighty. He's on that. But to be honest, from what I've seen so far, she's the energy. I couldn't deal.
I think this show made it worse for her because before no one knew her. She could have, settled eventually.
But she's entertaining.
No. As a person, as an entertainer, fine. But when it comes to because that's what she talks about, relationships.
If you're trying to date her.
I don't see.
I couldn't see it.
It's
the way man's like, I can't say what I need to say. Goddamn,
if she was 21, 22, I could see that. Like, someone will be like, okay, but she's.
There's too much value placed on oneself. I think that the ego is too big on that one. Like, I can't respect it. Like, there is those like, obviously I'm I've been through. It's like, bro, like
I'm gonna click this.
It cannot be respected. Like, fair enough, but like, it's just too much. Like, I'm the shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. It just kind of comes off a bit like, yeah, okay.
And the double standards. He likes to fight double standards. Well, but men could do it too. But men, I was like, man, okay, you want to be
the same?
Be a man.
Rolo, get Rolo on the show, man.
This is the thing. Yeah, this is the thing. Yeah, it's like you fight so hard to get and become this thing, to get these same things. But when you're in the thick of it, you start breaking down. I can't. It's too hard. Why is it? It needs to be. It's like, bro, this is what you wanted. You're in the space now. This is what you want.
She loves the body count topic. I mean, she has to repeat certain questions. But the way she carries that topic is
she's got bodies in the closet.
It's like, just chill. If at first I thought this girl, she's an average maybe 20 bodies, but now I'm thinking,
no, bruv, no. She's at least got 40 bodies, man. Maybe 50 in the closet.
I'll give her at least 20.
20 minimum.
At least
I think she got.
In London, there's a lot of reformed thoughts in London because London has
reformed.
This is where they throughout like secondary school till like maybe
23, 24.
Yeah, 22. They are the biggest slags, but then once they reach a certain age, they can act like more prestige. They act this prestige.
25, 26.
I've had my career. I want a serious man now. What did you have before?
What happened before? Wait, you were taking dick in the back of the alley? Oh no.
The only people I believe are mid to below average looking women. But when she's really
mid,
when she's let me make my point. When she's like from London, when she's really attractive and then she talks like that, like she's decent, right? I can see it. She's multiple bodies, like just like this. I can't see myself sitting with her and
the radar goes off.
Yeah, I just can't.
The radar flying off the chain. Damn.
Do you know what my type? Do you know what my type is? The type that like to smile. You know the ones that like to smile. Like they have like their teeth always are like, they're like.
I know your type, Thames. I know your type.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I've got you. I've got you locking teeth. No, just come to London. I got you. Don't worry. I'll set it up. It's fine. It's fine.
Stop.
Yeah, it's all good.
Whatever you do, I know what you're talking about. Don't I was just like, if you want to come.
In Colchester, he was not selective. That's all I'm saying.
Forget that.
But you leveled up. That's the most important thing. You leveled up.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I remember when it comes to men,
make mistakes.
When we have our own experience, it's unfortunate that the double standard is there. That now I can be serious now. But hey,
Because it doesn't affect us the same. The value of the sex doesn't affect us like it affects the opposite gender, unfortunately.
I've got a scenario. If you could talk to your younger self, hear me out.
What would you say?
Before you lost your virginity, would you say, hey, maybe you should hold on to it? You don't need.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, then anything. Okay. Other than that, then any other thing, like okay, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe just hold back. There's no importance. So every experience you've had was okay.
Every experience I've had has been all right for now.
In a way, I'm struggling to even think that should I have done things different? I feel like
I can't.
Everything
I think
I've
everything
done, I needed.
was supposed to happen. Yeah, it was supposed to happen. If anything, if I could go back, I would go back to the point where I was doubting myself and tell myself it would be okay. Just keep going.
Yeah,
that's what I would tell. And because all I said, the only message I have for myself is go gym earlier. That's it. Go gym at 13.
I'm applying the double standard. That's the thing. It's like let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Like okay, as men, should we not value ourselves the same way? Well. We're the ones who propose, who are meant to propose. Not, of course, some people will do.
Do you see yourself getting proposed to? Do you see yourself getting proposed to? Let's be real.
No. But if it happens, you still have to decide. If that's what you want. But, so it's like we're the initiators anyway, or we're the invaders. So it's like
the colonizers.
You were the colonizers. So we have to reach that stage in our life to be like taken seriously. And to be honest, I've spoken to women if they were given the choice, what would you want, a virgin man or man with experience? They always go. Even the virgin woman would say, majority of the time would say experience. So that's the double standard they like. They won't admit it.
Yeah. But it's true, we're different. So we're obviously going to be held to different standards, and that's fine. Like once you get that, then you stop. Like in humanity, obviously on a humanitarian plane, yes, we're equal. But after that, then no, we're not. We're not. Unfortunately, based on our choices, we end up not being equal, and it is what it is.
Right.
Equality is a myth because we're equal. We're born equal at birth, and then after that, it's based on choices. And now you reach a certain point. I am me, and you are you, based on the choices you've made up to this point. If I decided not to go to gym 5 years ago or 6 years ago, I'd be a fat guy right now. So, do you know what I mean? Like, man likes to eat. The only way I can control eating is if I go to gym and regulate what I eat. Do you know what I mean? It's the choices you choose. Like, so that's it. But go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna bring something up, like segue into because
I can't.
Already, before we go there as well, let's add in the Ukraine. What's going on in Ukraine? I remember I came across content. Someone, I think on Pearl's show, brought up that look in Ukraine, all the men have to be enlisted to protect their homeland, right? And they're doing well so far, surprisingly. But all the women are flocked to the West. Like I'm hearing Ukrainian women here in the UK and America there, and they're all like almost like proud to have left. But in a way, it's like, where is the double standard for that situation? Where are the some women actually volunteer, very few volunteer to join.
So the exception,
but it's not mandatory. It's literally mandatory in both Russia and Ukraine to fight this useless war. And we're sitting here complaining about
bodies,
gender equality. Like, are we really playing this into this game?
We shouldn't though. No. It's like again. What did he say? What did there was someone who said something. He said feminism is a first world problem because literally the second you start to have real problems, like real issues, like war or famine or any of these things, we tend to gravitate back to our role. Like I don't see any woman in the UK right now, if we were to be invaded tomorrow, picking up an AK-47 and running into the battle. Whereas we all know here, yes, we would be like in arms and saying, oh, I can't believe we've got to do this, but we have to do it. We just do it. We have to just get up and go fight tomorrow. Yeah, we get some basic training, and we'd be on the front line just like that. No questions asked. Do you know what I mean? And that's how it is. And no one's gonna bat an eyelid. No one's gonna be like, oh my god, no, I want to sign up as a feminist. I'm signing up. No, that's not gonna happen. Let's be real. LGBTQ plus, they ain't doing it either. So that's what I mean. So do you know what I mean? It's and don't get me started on the trans as well. Transformers. What are we gonna do there?
I feel that's such an easy topic.
Robots in disguise.
Exactly. The Transformers. What are we gonna do there? It's the same thing. Do you think Transformers should be fighting? Like, do you know what I mean? The fights with the Transformers. Yes.
Oh, you mean to enlist? I think like in Ukraine, it was mandatory.
Yeah.
They had to stay. But
They were not there.
What, the Transformers?
Yeah.
The Transformers.
Yeah,
Wait, so the ones who were women who
Yeah.
changed to men are now fighting in the war? That's
no,
peak.
the men who transformed to
No, the women who went to men, are they fighting? Because if they're fighting,
I
then it's
don't know,
fine.
but they probably would read.
No, they. I am no longer. I am no longer.
See,
I've got the parts. Yeah.
I think they don't have to prove that they have like that. Yeah, as you said, they have the parts.
The parts. Yeah, because again, depending on which way, it's peak. Because I think who was it? Andrew Schultz said, "Women who transition into men don't get the benefits of being a man." Makes sense. So it's like, why would they want to transition into a man?
I'm looking for a video of there was a video I found of a man who transitioned to a woman, and she was crying. She now was crying in her car because she left the doctors and she has like a vaginal stenosis. Basically, her new vagina was constricting. And it was hurting her, and it was painful, and you're just crying that this transition isn't easy. So we're just going bonkers in the comments, like it's not natural. Duh, it's not natural.
Oh my god!
They're meant to be easy.
Pick your struggles, guys. Pick your struggles.
Let's react. I'm gonna send you a video of a.
Go ahead.
We should do some reaction videos.
We really should, like the way that SNEAKO was doing it. We should definitely do it. Well, I need to get bare sound bites. Like,
we need to upgrade. We need to upgrade for sure. One time we'll get there. I send the link.
Give me one second. Oh, send it to myself. Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna send it to myself on Insta real quick. Hold on. Yeah, but I'll do that.
Oh, I started boxing 3 weeks ago.
Oh, bro, how you feeling? That first session, you got boxed up in it. I got battered that first session.
I was done after the exercise. That's how bad my cardio was.
That's what I'm saying. The cardio, you come face to face with the. Wait, was it you, Given? I was telling you how it really is.
Yeah,
like the fear aspect, how you come face to face with your real self. Because when you're in the ring, it's just you, that person, and hands.
And the key is keep your eyes open. Do not close your eyes. A lot of people.
It's difficult.
Like, it's just
the punches are coming to you. Mind, for me, it's the mind and body. Like I need to know. Okay, I'm gonna have to block faster than Like
then he can throw.
Yeah, and my mind.
One
was
tip,
just, bro. And I was exhausted.
It's one of those. You have to get used to keeping your hands up, but at the same time, it's like what I always like. I don't know how to say it. Is it recommend or say is like. Is the movement of side to side and head up and down, that's gonna save you most of the time, especially if you're a beginner against someone who's like a beginner as well. Yeah, as long as you move your head up and down and you move left to right sufficiently. So every time you throw a punch, you're already stepping across. So you always throw a punch while stepping across. You see what I'm saying? You don't just throw a punch statically, like, oh, I'm just gonna throw from this one position. You throw and step. By the time you throw that punch, when you come back, you're already in a different position. The person's gonna throw where you were previously at the beginning as well.
And then the pivot in the position, and I have to make sure.
Yeah, bro.
Open. I'm not always open.
Like the pivoting is crazy.
Block the torso. I'm like, ladder mercy.
That's another one of the when people start
going
head hunting and you flop. Especially beginners, go for the body. That's the thing beginners don't do enough is go for the body.
Oh yeah, bro. Body shots hurt bad.
Bro,
body shots hurt a lot.
They're exposed.
Bro, that liver shot.
The liver shot is the worst, man. Especially someone really in like proper power. That's why you have to proper like turtle shell up, like scrunch up, like get your abs tight, scrunch up, and just get ready to eat shots. You know what I mean? If you see the body shot coming, you might just lean.
You need to take it. That guy, so the block they teach you for the liver is just drop the elbow.
Pretty much.
Get ready to firm it. Yeah,
boom.
But it's actually very bro. I've been slacking.
And then the blocks, right? The blocks are like I never thought.
There's many of them
to like block a punch, like block it, and then being able to take.
So you just have to like with the open. You have to like dab it down, like just move the trajectory so it doesn't like completely come in and wreck you. But again, you have to be careful with your guard as well, because sometimes people do the thing where there's like
they blind you.
There's a TikTok video going around right now where this guy is talking about how you throw an uppercut, but not for the face, but to hit the arm, so it lowers. So when you hit the arm, it compromises. So if you hit here, it compromises it there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when the other person is trying to readjust in that moment, the other punch is coming in.
It's coming in.
Or they're even up, getting knocked. So you just go bam, bam, and it's all up.
No, man, I need to be consistent. No, with boxing is like with everything. Boxing is consistency, man. Once you start going, like I stopped after a couple months, and then I just need to get back in, man. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it because again, the first session I just got beat up, bro.
But you know, like mixing.
Yeah. Oh, I think you're frozen.
It's just
your sound is.
I wasn't getting beaten up. Like it's part of the student boxing club, so it's like most people who come in are beginners throughout the semester.
Okay.
One thing I'll
I
say
is
that
people
balancing it with body. Hello.
Yeah, go on.
1 second. 1, 2. Testing. Can you hear me?
Testing. Yeah.
Testing, yeah. Can hear you.
Go on. Can you hear? Hello.
Oh, there's a delay. There must be a delay. Okay. So no. It's just what was I saying? Mixing bodybuilding with boxing. Mixing bodybuilding with boxing. It seems like I need more calories, more like nutrients, and like to eat or to. I don't know. You have to prioritize weightlifting more than boxing.
Yeah.
But then keep up with the boxing cardio.
So
I did. To balance that out seems.
So what I do,
exhausting.
What I do, that's crazy. That's mad. That's mad. That's mad. What? You said 4 times a week. Wait, you said 4 times a week you're lifting weights, and then 3 times a week you're cardioing.
Yeah.
Wait, you're working out every single day of the week, no rest days.
Well, this cardio is not really like. Is that really working out? Like if you
just
go on a bike. If you just go on a bike and just do like a moderate.
Oh, you mean static? Like just static? Like static workout, just working out for the sake of working out. Because with boxing,
just like cardio, just like cycling or like doing incline walk uphill.
But
you know what I mean? Like,
but is it like is it high intensity or not really? It's just medium.
No, like what do you call it? Steady state.
Yeah, but it's 120, so that means your heart rate is gonna be at like 1 to 120 then, like 120 between 120 and 140, somewhere like that.
Find that heart rate where it's like in the zone and just keep it there. You know what I mean? You don't need to go overboard, but at the same time, you can even lower it just to keep movement because you burn a bit of calories while you're just moving. You know what I mean?
But with boxing, the best one is 5K. Just run 5K and you're good. Twice a week.
Same with Netflix. Like if you're chilling and you're watching Netflix, the best thing to do is buy yourself
running.
I hate running as well. No, but remember what Tate said. The one thing, the thing that you hate doing the most is what you need the most.
But why not burn off all the gains?
No, man, cardio is not for burning calories, bro. What the hell?
Again, I think this is what people need to. You need to stop thinking about the gains.
No, just eat enough protein and you won't burn it.
You need to stop thinking about the gains and just think about I want to be consistent.
I want to be a good boxer.
That's what you need to think
I want to be a
about.
machine.
The body will come to fit that efficient system.
To fit that, the body. See that what Goku said. What's it? Strength comes in response to a need.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it anyway. I'm doing it anyway. It's just thinking about it. It's like, oh, okay. Because the more professional boxers in my club, they're not as built. Like I'm looking around. I'm like,
they're not built. They lose bare weight.
Yeah, I'm just like, what? What happens to turn like that?
Because it takes too much energy for you in terms of muscle, whereas they don't have that energy restraint in terms of muscle. But at the same time,
speed, bro.
They have the technique in order to use the leverage in terms of
lower weight
hand placement.
But you can be
but
I was gonna say you can be built like AJ. Yeah, you look at AJ
like
for
Anthony
example.
Joshua.
You can be built like you can be built like AJ or Wilder if you want. But you see how you've got Fury, like the way he's built. Fury and what's his name, the other Russian Don. They're kind of big. Like
Wilder has no legs, so there's nothing.
But do you know what I mean?
Wilder has no legs.
Yeah.
No, but I'm talking top body. I'm talking about top half. I'm talking top half.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Dude is built. But like it doesn't translate. Like it doesn't when he's facing like someone like Fury, it doesn't help because at the end of the day, It's about who can. It's about endurance. Like give him as King was saying. So you can take the most punches, or take the least. Like take the least, but inflict the most damage.
Raw power.
Yeah, raw power. Because you've got two types of boxers in it. Those who focus on getting hit the least, and those who focus on knockout power in it. So if you don't have the knockout power, you just outlast them. Let them get tired, because everyone gets tired. So you just got to work on your endurance. That's why they're bare skinny. Like if you look at 50-0, my man, what's his name? Floyd. He focusing on not getting hit. Like if you see him, his ducking and weaving is immaculate.
Yeah.
He's very efficient. Like, but he's super thin. Like he's lean as fuck. Like, and that's how you end up, depending on the type of style you pick. Like, I don't know.
I even want. You might like a Tyson style if you're gonna be like you're gonna build.
I think I'm probably gonna be Tyson because I'm built. I'm built. I feel like I could take punches. So I feel like I just jump in because I was sparring a lot of people. Wait, who?
As well.
Wait, who?
Peekaboo style.
Yeah, peekaboo, bro. It's sick. You just bam, bam, quick, and then you're out. Boom, done.
You're using full momentum. Like by the time you shift down and you come back up, bro, that's like your whole life.
All over,
yo, you've seen Hajime no Ippo, yeah? Wait, the dude I was gonna say you might want to watch Hajime no Ippo as well for inspiration. You'll like it. Anime for boxing anime. It's really good. It's really good. Yeah, I love how we always segue into anime somehow.
So I definitely want to work on it, and what I want to do is outside boxing session. I just want to buy my own gloves and find the
shadow box
bag and just practice technique. Yeah. I've been shadow boxing. I want to feel.
How's it?
I want both that shadow boxing and like practicing outside of session because I really want to just keep up.
Yeah.
So twice a week cardio. That'll be my cardio, skipping and punching.
So I think at the moment, so my cycle, how it looks like is now. So I'm trying to find a way to balance it. So my cycle currently is 3 days a week is calisthenics, 2 days is conditioning for boxing or just conditioning in general. That's where I've got like kettlebells and stuff like that. That's what you see on my story. But I need to replace one of those sessions with actually boxing, and it would be 1 day a week. Now I start conditioning. Do you know what I mean? So I think for me, it's about finding the day where I can do it. I think Sunday might be the best day for me. I think Sunday's a good day.
That night after boxing, put the sleep.
It's pain, innit? Straight to bed. Straight to bed. Because you know what it is, yeah?
Your back just be getting me, man.
Bro, was your chest not on fire after round 1?
I gave up.
2 minutes is a long round. 2 minutes is long. 2 minutes is long.
Are you pacing yourself? Like
because you just gas yourself out.
My first session, I left early. I was just like, nah. I like this.
Wait, what?
Yeah, my first session, I left. It was a 2-hour session.
They're like, this guy's a bitch.
No, I let them know. This is my first time. I love this, but I gotta go.
I'm too tired. Literally, bro. I'm telling you.
The last 2 times, I stayed till the end. I was just like, yes, I could.
They had to do cardio before and like tie you out, and then you're in the ring, and you look like
You look like a bag of.
I was right. I'm wearing this shirt. You can see I'm the wettest person there. I'm just like, where did all this water come from?
Too many pores, man. Us black people got too many pores because
we do.
That's we're built for the heat.
We're built for heat. We're built for heat. Honestly, I'm literally there, and I'm like in pieces. Like my shirt can ring it. The steam evaporating. The steam coming off my forehead, bro. It's mad.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Might get that towel out of nowhere.
Where did that towel come from?
Yeah, this is my gym towel. This is my gym towel.
So, Jesus. I'm like, but you know what, guys? I'm like, whatever martial art you decide to, just stick to it. Innit? Like, if you pick boxing, stick to it, bro. Pick one. Pick one.
It wasn't just Tate that convinced me, but I just the advantages boxing over like other martial arts. I've always wanted to try that
Muay Thai.
Israeli. Not Muay Thai, Israeli.
Krav Maga.
Krav Maga. That's the one I would. But it's just that martial arts requires going to the ground. But I want it to be like
I want to be standing.
Yes. Street fight. If I had to protect myself.
Krav Maga.
Sorry?
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah. Always.
Jiu-Jitsu and boxing, and you're good. That's it. If you BJJ boxing, you're set.
And Muay Thai, those 3 would give you.
Muay Thai, your elbows will be deadly.
Yeah, bro.
I'm staying grounded.
Your knees.
Yeah, like, I'm not trying to go to the floor in the street fight. I'm sorry. No, I'm
No,
really,
That's the
I'm not trying
thing.
to go.
I just felt this is if it's anything, start with boxing, and then I'll value.
Go after that.
You start with running and then boxing.
Start with cardio.
Yeah, when it comes to, I say when it comes to self-defense, start with boxing.
No, start with running because you can run longer than you. Start running.
Yeah.
Start running.
If they can't keep up with you, they don't have the boxing.
Well,
you
you
need to
need
box
to
them.
protect
And they're
your,
likely gonna
your
box you,
wife,
and you know
your
you're gonna-
children. You can't
Oh, yeah, you need
all
to
run
protect.
at the same pace. So
It's true.
you
It's
gotta,
true.
and there's 3 of them.
No. Do boxing
Every
with
man.
do running with weights on your back so you can carry your weight.
If you make it, yeah, you can make more. You can have
Another wife. Wait, you just sacrifice your
Wow.
wife to the
Who said
Love
that?
and women idealistic.
man
No.
said you can have another one. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Nah. Obviously, you don't.
You know,
Nice.
you want to provide and protect. So
It's in the blood. It's in the bloodstream, man. I can't do it. It's,
I gotta
don't lie
dip
to
in
the
a few,
streets.
man. I've got some
but I've
Yeah,
stuff.
we'll be heading
told,
up to
yeah, I would say the first thing you tell your girl is, look, if anything ever goes down, you're running and go get help. That's it. Don't do anything. Don't try to stop me. Just run and go get help. That's it. That is your role.
What did they say?
That's your role. Yeah,
What did they say?
it's the best way. Wait, what did you say?
What did she say?
No, bro.
In
No.
scenario.
I didn't need to say that. I didn't need to say it. We just know. We just know that's the case.
Yeah, but you know, that's the case. But some people are just like they don't.
What? No, I'll help.
Help with
Help what? How? You?
But what if I want
if?
to protect you? It's not the
Bro, how?
same. It's not this.
If there are 3 dudes, you're gonna be a hindrance. Because I'm gonna be worrying about protecting you and me now.
Yeah,
fight.
so just, right. Actually, you know, let them get knocked out first, and then you can do your job.
Wait, let who get knocked out? Your girl.
That's
No.
Let's
You know
worry
what?
about.
No.
She's
You know
out.
what?
Yeah,
No. You know what?
okay.
No. Think about it like this though. If you worst comes to worst though, in that scenario, you're gonna want your girl to get knocked out first, just in case you get knocked out. So because you don't want her to see you get knocked out.
Yeah.
He
You
wakes
don't
up.
want your.
What happened?
What happened? I saved your ass, but you got knocked out as well, and you've got no money left. You got no
woke
shoes.
up.
They took your socks. It's finished.
Nah. It's been real, but guys, I got some stuff I gotta do before work tomorrow. I gotta.
Yes, indeed.
No, me too. I think I'm going gym actually. I think I'm gonna go gym. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's been lit.
I need to
Wow,
go to
enjoy it.
neonates at 8 a.m.
Wait, where?
Neonates.
Oh, neonates. Oh, the hospital.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that the name of
Dealing
the
with babies.
Prenatal
babies,
babies.
right?
Neonatal,
Prenatal, right? Yeah, babies.
Premature
Okay.
babies. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Neonatal. Let's go. Damn.
It's been fun. It's
Yeah.
been fun,
How's
guys.
that
But no,
experience?
guys, I've
Mine's
enjoyed.
Hafeez.
You what?
I'm
Pete?
seeing life, and I'm seeing come and go. That's what the hospital life is like.
Are
You
you
know,
gonna go peds? Yeah.
no. Peds is not my first choice, but I don't have to decide yet
Dermatology.
until
What about Derma? Derma was.
Yeah.
Derm is
Yeah,
number
boy,
2. I need
Or
to keep
ortho,
on catch up with
ortho.
him. I don't know what he's doing, but
He was
no,
surgery,
see,
like, come on.
that's a long route. So regardless, it's gonna take a while until I get to decide.
Are you watching any medical shows at the moment?
No, that doesn't help me. It doesn't help
Might as
me.
well watch the Grays.
I'm just like I used to watch Good Doctor after like season 3. Now I'm like I can't because it's just anxieties. I'm just like no,
it's cringe, man.
No, something bad happens. I'm like I don't want this to happen to me. Like that's how I feel.
Damn.
But you know it will. You know it will. You have to prepare yourself, man.
Yeah, I need to follow protocol, but then you
it's a
still this
good
drama.
preparation.
I don't like seeing the drama where it's like, oh, you're dealing with this lady. I'm just like, I'm not shitting when I mean, I'm working for the NHS.
I'm sorry, what? You're not
9 to
shitting when you
5.
eat?
I'm not shitting where I mean.
Oh, I do that.
Now I'm watching.
I know
I'm
you
watching
do. Of
Grays.
course you do.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm watching Grays in and out. Yeah, and there is a lot of that.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
pretty
what?
good. Like
oh.
affairs.
Yeah.
Oh, no. We don't dabble it. No, we don't dabble in that, guys. Come on. We're good.
Yeah.
We're all faithful individuals. We don't.
Okay.
The hospital isn't that dramatic, by the way. It's like everyone's just
But do you have other like junior doctors in there as well? Yeah, like
the CHOs, SHOs, and interns are basically equivalent to junior doctors in the UK. Yeah, they're living their life, but it's everyone's nerdy, bro. No one's having that dramatic like Grey's Anatomy. Like,
no. But in terms of like, have you found people in there? You're like,
you know what I've concluded, bro? Like from the experience, I'll be quick. I don't want to date my colleagues, like someone in the same field. They're both too busy. So what you see on TV seems fun, but like I don't see myself dating a peer.
A PhD.
Part timer.
Part timer. If you have an undergrad, cool. If you don't, I don't care. A barista, coffee making, McDonald's. I don't care. I really don't. Once you get to this stage, you're just like you just want someone who's you normal, rely on, like, who's out there, just normal. Yes, normal.
Yeah,
I don't need you to have assignments or have a busy schedule. No, I want you to be there.
Because when I'm trying to fly you out, you gotta be able to drop whatever you're doing going. If she's a PhD, she's gonna be like, we can't go on holiday because I've got this and this deadline coming up. I'm gonna be like, well, I'm flying out anyway. I'm taking my boys with me. It's fine.
Like I've dated a peer and I've dated someone outside, and I prefer the people outside. So
peace out, Magic. Yeah. All right. Are we ending the stream? I guess we're ending the stream there.
Two more minutes. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. I'll try and timestamp this. We've gone for everyone. Hafeez,
we have done bits.
SNEAKO, Nick Fuentes, Kanye,
Destiny
Alex
touched on as well.
We had to flood in everything, and we did well under 2 hours and 45 minutes. So it's pretty. We actually did all right.
And this is the first stream back, bro. We just got to be consistent with it, innit? That's all.
Yeah, if we can keep doing this, and then we arrange how we can all do our bits behind the scenes, because but beyond live stream, the work comes down to editing. It comes down to the shorts,
the shorts,
the moments, man. That's where the real core, like, gauging of audience.
I'll try to do some gym ones if I can, like just motivational gym shorts if I can as well, because I'm always up at like 4:30. So I'll try to maybe sneak some in there.
It's hard to even get the software that can make it look real good, but so far
InShot. I use InShot. InShot is good.
Yeah. I've got iMovie and also have Vido, I've been doing other things behind the scenes. I've been doing something on the side as well. So I've been practicing.
Okay.
So and then I want to work on our Twitter page. Twitter is gonna turn into TikTok, so I'm gonna use that. Yeah,
let's do it. I'm involved. Yeah. I'm ready.
It's been good, man.
It's been lit as always.
When I come through, you know my hair's decent. Trust me.
We know, bro. I know. I was just messing with you. I was taking a piss. Yeah. The way I've got to go quickly, go to the co-op now, and go get food. Come back.
Go and eat. I'm going to eat right now.
Take a quick nap, baby, and then go gym like at 11 or 12.
Yes,
and then come back home and I'll sleep. Bro, we don't sleep in it. Now I need to go gym 4 times a week. So today's the 4th day that I want to go. The other days I didn't go because I had work and stuff.
I go every other day.
Boxing. Boxing, bro. I need to jump back in. I need to get the membership back. It's like £50 a month or something. So I'll just jump in and go.
Do you have your own boxing gloves or do you use the gyms?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I got my own boxing gloves. Give me 1 second. I'll show you. Or 2 sets.
Are they pricey?
Yeah. Quite. I've got your. I think this is what is this? 16 ounce, and I think this is 12. But these are my favorites. These ones, these are good, man. This one you can feel it when you punch someone, you feel it. This one, not so much. Quite padded, as you can see. It's quite.
I don't want to feel it. I don't want to feel their bones breaking.
Oh, so you want this one? 60. You want 16 ounce?
I'll probably invest in both, like something like that.
Yeah, I got 16, and basically, if you're sparring, this one. If you're just practicing, this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So practice, sparring.
Nice.
And then it's good. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun. It's good. Skipping, bro. Skipping is your bread and butter. That's what I do for cardio now.
I've got my skipping rope. I was doing that beforehand, so definitely get onto that again. But guys, thank you for tuning in. I know people who were tuning in are listening to us in the background. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting us. We will be consistent. You will see us grow. Well, thanks again for tuning in.
100%. Thanks. Shout out to JS. Shout out to Aracene Valabian, Deuce Daly. Who else? Yes, Rico was on here. Ian. And whoever else was watching, shout out to you guys as well. We appreciate the engagement. We love you all. Again, the aim is to be consistent and provide content for you guys. I know you guys you love to see us, so we'll try our best to show up for you. You know, besides showing up for ourselves, we'll try to show up for you, T. And that's Moose. That's Mystic signing out. And the Duke. Peace out, my guys. Peace out. Take it easy. Hey, the way